it goes by. People always ask me why black holes. Listen up, baby girl, shit, I'm about to let you know why I always got a black holes. Whoa. They talking shit up in my comments. Yeah. They don't know, but I'm about to block them. Cause every day, I block holes. They be being shady, yeah. Whoa. Cause you know I block holes, baby. In different area codes, baby. You never know, but I block.
Hey y'all, happy Wednesday. Sorry I am late, y'all. I had to make me some tea first. So that's what I was doing before we jump on this live. Got to get that voice right, okay? Because there's a lot going on. And we ain't trying to miss out on nothing, right, y'all? We ain't trying to miss none of the tea, none of the action. We want to catch it all. So I'm trying to shake back. Ooh, y'all, I've been feeling like crap though. But I got my tea right here, my little chamomile and throat coat tea. And I'm about to put my little honey and Splenda in it. Cause I can't drink tea without some Splenda, child. But anyways, let's see who we got up in here before we get this party started. And I was working on a video for y'all too. It's gonna be a good one too. It's gonna be a good one. The one I dropped last night was funny, but this one gonna be good. Let me know if y'all can hear me good, if my sound is okay before we really get into it. Hey Connie. Shout out to Miss Kathy, always coming through with that support. She say sending a shout out to you, Lupac and Chad. Been missing the lives due to a busy schedule. Here is my support to you. Keep striving, never give up. We'll catch the replay. Love you, Miss Kathy. Thank you for that super chat. We got Latoya 714 in the building, my bro Terry, Miss Mel, Miss Stephanie Landry, K Brown, Renita, Latay. Oh, let me monetize. Shout out to Latay. Cause I sure forgot, girl. Hold on. It don't take but a second, y'all. All right. We are officially monetized on this live, child. I don't know how I be forgetting it. Anyways, hey, Miss Donna, Miss Sheeta to you. Look at God is in the building. I am her. We got Malibu Genie, Simone, Miss Fila, K Monet. Shout out to Kia D with that membership. Welcome to the family. We got Quinate in the building. I'm chosen. Shout out to you. Get right with LB. We got another new member, Sharika, in the building. Shout out to you. Welcome to the family. There's Talia in the building. Miss Cheryl Daggs, my Louisiana sister. We got Miss Cynthia Craig, Miss Shalene, Giselle, Miss Miriam, Miss Lovely, Beautiful B, Sugar Pop in the building, Miss Ashley. We got Christine Young, Key Baby, Scorpio Stings, Miss Diggs. You say I'm watching her live from earlier. She did a live earlier. I didn't even know that. Miss Geraldine in the building. Miss Angela Dickerson, I love you more, my girl. Lakeisha, Dina, Miss Deborah Kennan, Kaysen in the building. Giselle, y'all can hear me good? Okay. Hey, SC Island, thank you. Latay, you say, Pac, you need a visitor. You need a visitor so we can start on time. Are you okay? I will be. Yep, because y'all know one thing about me. I might be late on our regular lives, but anytime I got a guest, baby, I'm a few minutes early. Okay? That shows I could be professional. We got Dreamy Girl in the building, Reva. Who else? Who else? Miss Beverly, Miss Madeline. You say I'm waiting on the P.O. Box info. Thank you for telling me. Somebody was supposed to remind me yesterday, y'all. I told y'all to remind me. I was gonna do it online once I got off the live, but I completely forgot. So y'all remind me before the live is out, if y'all don't mind. Hey, Miss Rena Patrick, Cancer 66, Tanisha. You say 2K just played her live. Okay, I'm gonna check it out once I get off here. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna have to wait till I finish my video because I'm like this, y'all. I be watching other people's stuff and then put my stuff on the back burner. And next thing you know, it's taking me forever to finish my stuff. So I'm gonna have to try to finish my video I'm making for y'all and then watch it. Hey, Miss Melanie, what's up, my girl? You say she told a lot. Elvis said I screen recorded both lives she did today. It was two of them. I got them recorded, y'all. And y'all know I'm gonna come through with the rebuttal. Okay. It's one thing about Laonia. If y'all notice, she's the type of person that will literally put her own foot in her mouth. She will tell on herself she's so impulsive and overly emotional that she will jump on the internet and spill the beans, literally telling on herself also. You gotta be careful with a person like that. You have to be real careful. And she thinks she hurting Janelle. He might have a little bump in the road now because the story is viral right now, but he gonna be okay. He will be okay because I don't see her as a victim in this situation. I see it as mutual toxicity. That's how I look at their situation. So I don't feel sorry for neither party, to be honest. I don't feel sorry for neither party. And I'm pretty sure most of you guys don't either, especially if you've been following the saga since the beginning. Shout out to all the new people, the new subscribers that's coming through. I woke up and I had like we over 71, well, close to 7,100 now. I say, dang. Shout out to y'all. Y'all come and get this tea, okay? I hope y'all enjoy this ride. Because listen, we've been on a ride for 2 years and it's been crazy. What is up? Sponsored by God is in the building. You say off to the next sucker. Child, she better listen. She the sucker, okay? Off to the next victim, in my opinion. She's the sucker. You say 2K had me crying with that wig and review. Oh, y'all, I went back and watched that yesterday. It was so funny. He reviewed Janelle body butter. What he said it smelled like Crisco. He said give Crisco. I said, Lord have mercy. Thank you, Miss Mel, for that coffee. I appreciate you, my girl. Matter of fact, you just reminded me to do my disclaimer. If y'all would like to donate to my content monetarily because you enjoy it, you can cash at me at $ Lupac1. You can also buy me a coffee. All of my coffee proceeds from here up until December 20th will go towards a Christmas giveaway that I am doing. If you don't like watching the ads throughout the show, please watch them anyways, y'all, because that's how we get paid. But you can also support and contribute by getting a little super chat or super sticker. It also gets your comment read quicker throughout the live if you do give those. Um, hit that like button because that's free, free 99. It don't cost nothing to run the likes up, baby, and it's anonymous. And y'all can get that membership. We had a big members only live yesterday. We was on live for about 2 hours, I think, members only, and we went over Laonia's entire crash out that she did outside of Janelle's house. We played the whole video, child. A whole hot mess and a half. But that's in members only. So y'all got to get that membership to get that. But hit that like button. Like I said, can't beat free. Okay? Miss Angelina, she said, hey, Lupac, sneaking in while I'm on the clock because, baby, this woman is a mess. And I know you're going to hit all the spots. Y'all, I can't wait for y'all to. I got to try to hurry up and finish that video I'm working on. That video that I'm working on right now, y'all, it's going to literally show her mental illness. I hate to say it like that, but it's gonna show how she literally contradicts herself. And this is why I say she's the type of person, she's so overly emotional and impulsive that she puts her foot in her mouth every single time. And when you a dishonest person, when you disingenuous, you have a habit of saying things that you forgot that you spoke on prior, and you will literally say it again, but in a different context, which is considered a lie, right? So wait till y'all see that video. I can't wait to finish that one. It's gonna take me. Well, I might be able to put it out by tonight. We'll see. Just depends, cause I'm about to make me a soup in a little bit. I'm still sick, so I need that soup now. Hey JB, Tanisha said first time I sat to listen, she wasn't doing all that smacking. That's funny. Scorpio Sting say she said Janelle told his mama she trapped She trapped. And she did. You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all what I feel about that. Elby says she said she saw his demon side on day one when they went to a Wu Tang premiere. He embarrassed her in front of his friends. She should have left. Y'all, this is the thing with everything that she's saying, and this is why I don't feel sorry for her. Because you are influencer, right? You are an influencer of millions of people. You get on your platform and you talk about red flags. Ma'am, you just did this 2 months ago and you spoke on red flags. You did it 9 months ago and you spoke on red flags. All about Janelle. Oh, I know the red flags now. Oh, my mama, I'm not going through this again. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like she did all of this. You say the same stuff every time you and this man break up. And then you get right back with him. You, boo boo the fool, bookie butt, come apologize on social media after he did something to you. And like you say, play in your own face. And then you get right back with that man and then come on the internet and gaslight the whole internet and manipulate, well, try at least, because people didn't caught on at this point. You try to gaslight people into believing it's their fault. Or the supporters took what you said and ran with it. That's why I don't feel sorry for you. Because you could very much be a victim or have a story to tell. But the fact that you come on the internet and try to play in people's faces like you claim the men do to you, but you try to do it to your supporters and make them feel bad and make it seem like they the ones who manipulating your words when your words are very blatant and outright. Make it make sense. Like, make it make sense. How can you feel bad for somebody who will come on here and say, "Oh, he did this and he did that to me, and yeah, I know, now I know the red flags, and oh my mama, I'm not gonna take him back again." And then the next minute, what you see, y'all twisted my words. I didn't say, oh, he was a builder bear. I said I'm not building no bear. Y'all, listen, if that ain't dark vibes, I don't know what is. That's why you can't, girl, you are just as guilty as that man. I wouldn't be surprised if Janelle ain't got no recording of you putting hands and feet on him. Because you are, child, you do not come off as the type that's going to let no man just do anything. And you, listen, we also talking about the same person. Dawn came on here and told us that this man was trying to avoid conflict with her and trying to leave. And she ran in front of every door in that house, every exit, trying to stop him. That's an aggressor. That's not a victim. That's not a victim of abuse, y'all. That's somebody who likes the toxicity. That's somebody who likes to keep it going, who don't like to avoid it and let stuff cool off. She's not the type to, like, let the fire simmer down. She want to keep the fire going. And she said, you know what? It really logically looking at this situation and analyzing it, she set all of this up because she know she tried to pull a fast one. Y'all clock this T. Pay attention. She tried to pull a fast one with RH because RH didn't want to reconcile that marriage. Everything was good up until that man, when she seen RH was serious about filing them them divorce papers, all HELL broke loose. She stopped him from seeing her kids and everything. And y'all know all of this played out on social media. And it's on the divorce decree that she said this came out of her mouth. She was forced out of her marriage. That ain't somebody who leaving the person. You told the judge them you was forced out of your marriage due to irreconcilable differences. That's what she said. And matter of fact, I'm gonna put it in that video I'm working on. Miss, I leave them. Girl, bye. The only reason why, let me ask y'all this question. Since she leave them and they don't leave her, right? Since you do all the leaving, why is it that uh if you the one that's doing the leaving, why is it that you go so hard online to try to destroy these men after the relationship is officially over? When she realizes that these relationships are non-existent at this point, she goes out her way to try to destroy them. And then you want to try to say you saving people and nobody want to stand in a fight. Girl, first of all, you the one that's bringing it to the internet. Why would somebody want to try to do damage control or incriminate themselves or take accountability for your actions on the internet? You can keep it behind the scenes. Plenty of people get cheated on. Plenty of people have fights in their relationships. It don't make it to the internet. But you got the nerve to want to get mad at people when they start clocking your teeth and blogging on you and having different opinions and saying they don't believe you. You got the nerve to want to get mad and try to what she do, y'all? When she try to send her minions after you and this and that, weaponizing your platform when people don't see it your way because you so inconsistent with your stories. Make it make sense. I literally witnessed somebody say, oh, when she did that live, crashing out outside of Janelle house, somebody said, all right now, this the third time you putting your business on the internet. They said, don't get mad when the bloggers start clocking it. When, when the bloggers start saying something you don't like, right? And she said, oh, I don't care. They going to say what they want to say in it. Okay, keep that same energy. Because guess what? You finna be content for a while. Baby, you can get wrecked. I didn't see bloggers' names I ain't never seen before that's doing a story on her right now. She know exactly what she doing, y'all, and it's all about money. The only thing is she ain't a victim in this situation. Most of the stuff that she put out happened over a year ago with her and Janelle, and she was still with him up until now. Up until she just couldn't take it no more. She knew he wasn't gonna change. He left. If you really want to keep it a buck, he left you. You didn't leave him. That's how I look at it. Because a person who know their worth ain't gonna allow something to happen 9 and 10 times, baby. So he left you. He was just straggling you along because you are his financial backer. You putting the gas, you paying the light bill, you buying the clothes, you doing all of this, you making labels, you promoting the business. That's what you said, right? That's a financial backer. That's not a woman. That's not a significant other. That ain't a significant other. You his financial backer. That's why, since because y'all remember on her live, she said, if I'm such a liar and I'm such a bad person, why was he on my ring doorbell camera begging? Because you bind him. If you see a sucker lick it, why wouldn't he be on your ring doorbell camera begging? I'd be begging too. Baby, please open the door, baby. Please, please, baby, open the door. Who wouldn't beg if they got somebody that's literally they can get anything out of, including a $10,000 ring? Girl, baby, any man in that position gonna be begging to get that thing back. Come on now, make it make sense. That man ain't no fool. I guarantee you, if he wouldn't be able to get nothing out of you, I guarantee you he wouldn't have been on that ring doorbell camera begging. We talking about the same man that it was put out there that he wanted a 30K pendant from you, and you told him no initially, and he left you, and you bought it just to get him back. But you want us to believe that, oh, I'm done with him, and this is it. But you want us to believe that you the one putting your foot down and you leaving these relationships. No, ma'am. A person that's leaving these relationships with these men all over the internet ain't doing all of this to try to destroy that person. This is giving bitter vibes. It's giving bitter. Like I said, breakups happen every day and you don't see this type of behavior. It ain't that serious. You feel played because you allow yourself to go through a 2-year relationship. Y'all, she been with this Ninja Turtle for about 2 years now. And the whole time he used you, you went in there since day one buying this man. He fell in love with your hand and not your heart. Which is why in certain instances he would use that against you. Like when you were supposed to cop those Drake tickets and he caught a fit. Remember, you said he got the only child syndrome. I spoiled him. So I can't say he using me. That's what you told Dawn. That's what you told Dawn. So it's like, why wouldn't he be outside begging? That don't mean nothing. That man ain't crazy. He know if he don't beg, he ain't gonna have no gas. If he don't beg, he ain't gonna have no jewelry. If he don't beg, he ain't gonna have no clothes. He ain't gonna have nobody to make his labels to promote his body butter. So he wasn't begging because he want the love. That ain't why he was begging. You told us all of this. That's how we able to draw this conclusion, ma'am. Like, make it make sense. But you want somebody, this, like the old saying goes, you cannot play victim in circumstances that you create. Talking about, I've been saving everybody. You got the word mixed up. You mean destroying. Ain't no saving grace nowhere in this situation. How are you saving people that you're destroying on the internet? Because you don't come out and clear stuff up that you put out there. Neither one of these men that you trying to destroy or try to destroy on the internet came out on the internet and blast you. Neither one of them. You did that because you don't know how to move on gracefully. She said on one of them recordings, y'all, she said, cut my bathroom light off too. She said, I wanted to move on gracefully. I called your family. I said, give me my ring. If you use a ring as an excuse to try to destroy this man on the internet, if it was really about a Bruce, y'all, she would have never came out here trying to expose him about the body butter, knowing doggone well you incriminated yourself because you just as guilty for scamming y'all supporters when it comes to that body butter. And that's the same thing that happened with RH. That's the exact same thing that happened with RH, y'all. Pay attention to the pattern. Because at the end of the day, you were just, and I can't stand, this is one thing I cannot stand. It's like everything bad about a person come out once they know they don't want to deal with that person no more. Oh, now, since y'all done broke up, this man was the complete devil. But this the same man that you was telling us was a big stepper. IMBD status. She did all of that, trying to say, go. Hold on, y'all. Because these kids, them cheering had early dismissal, child. But she did all of that. It made me lose my doggone train of thought. I hate that. What was I saying, child? I already got sick brain. She did all of that, y'all, for nothing. For nothing. Like, what is so hard about going your separate ways? You saying you exposed this man because he didn't want to give you a ring back? Let me tell you how you know that's not a good excuse and why she really exposed him. Because she bitter and she feel played. Because you done bought him way more than just a ring. You, out of your own mouth, said you've been doing everything financially since you met him. So that's how you know it ain't about no 10K ring. Because we, from the outside looking in, then literally watch you ice this man out and deny your kids stuff on the internet. You will literally deny your kids things that they ask for, but you ice this man out all on the internet. That's how people are able to draw certain conclusions about you and the type of mother that you are, ma'am. Like, make it make sense. Everything is playing out on the internet. When you say, oh, y'all don't know my business, how? The only reason why we know your business is because of you. Just like now. You airing this man out because you mad. You mad and you showing that you bitter. Because if it wasn't all of that, y'all would have just went y'all separate ways. Just like with RH. You was mad because that man did not want to reconcile that marriage. Let me run the clip. Let me run that clip. I guarantee you, if RH would have stayed with her, would have fixed it, he wouldn't be going through nothing that he going through right now. But RH was willing to sacrifice his platform and everything he worked for just for peace of mind to get away from her. Miss, I ain't never been a problem in none of my relationships. I was always the good person. Since you was always the good person, hold up. She said she was always the good person. She ain't never did no wrong. Hold on, y'all. Let's run this clip real quick. Let's run this receipt. Let me pull it up. Where you at, baby? Where you at? Hold on, y'all. I need to hurry up and finish mixing this tea. Where's that clip? Let's see. My child so loud on that game. All right, that ain't it. Here you go.
You got nothing to lose but the relationship. Like, really? I want to do better as a wife, and I want to learn. I want to be open. It's my first marriage, so I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make it work. So,
What you say? What she said, y'all? What she said? Let's run it back. Hold up. Let me put my earphones on. What she said?
you got nothing to lose but the relationship. Like, really? I want to do better as a wife, and I want to learn. I want to be open. It's my first marriage, so I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make it work. So,
That don't sound like a woman who left her marriage, right? Y'all let me know. Correct me if I'm wrong. She was talking to the true brother right there. That don't sound like a woman who left her marriage, crying to her brother to try to reconcile their marriage. That don't sound like you left to me. Hold up, it's another one. Let me get to it. It's another one. Hold up. Let me pull up my cap cut because I can find that other one quicker. Hold on, y'all. It's another one, baby. Since we do all the leaving, because she trying to, and what I don't respect, y'all, is the fact that she's trying to compare her relationship with Janelle to the relationship she had with LaTrue. Baby, it ain't no comparison at all. We watch everything play out with you and your husband. RH did a lot for you and your kids. That ain't no comparison. RH was not out here getting caught cheating on you. Not one time, ain't not one story came up about RH cheating on you. It ain't no comparison. Please don't try to compare and say Janelle came out here and did the same thing to you that your husband did when you told the judge that you was forced out of your marriage. Ma'am, make it make sense. That's not this. That don't sound like the same situation to me. Hold on. Where's that other clip? That do not sound like the same type of situation to me. You wanted RH. That man was done. Stick a fork in him. He sacrificed everything. Everything he worked for on the internet just to get away from you. That don't sound like a person who was always the good person in a relationship. If that's the case, you wouldn't have lost your husband. If you were such this good person in the marriage, you would still be married right now, ma'am. You would still be married. Where is that clip? Hold on, y'all. I'm going to find it. You would still be married. Make it make sense. I'm not falling for it. Because at the end of the day, we didn't watch this girl contradict herself with these inconsistent stories for 2 years. 2 years, y'all. 2 years. And now you want to try to, and the crazy part is she go ham on the internet. She will literally go ham for a whole day straight about whatever man she dealing with, and then the next day she crying. The next day, my bad, that was the wrong one. The next day she crying on the internet trying to gaslight us and make it seem like we the reason why it is jacked up. Like we did something wrong, child. When you the one come out here and put all your business out here, we ain't contributing to that. We just putting our little opinions on it. That's it. That's all. Where's that clip? It's her talking. It's another clip with her talking to Kevin, where she's saying, we both messed up. And not what she's saying now to make herself look good, where she's telling people, she was always the good person in the relationship. But on that clip, you admitting to messing up. Where's that doggone clip? Hold on. I'm gonna be mad if I can't find it. Y'all know how I am. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. I'ma find it. I'ma find it. Like I said, I don't feel sorry for neither party. I don't feel sorry for Janelle, and I don't feel sorry for her, because now you want to do part ones and part twos on the internet about this man when you the one that kept going back. Who was making you? If you had so many red flags from your marriage that you seen, that's what she said, y'all. She said she seen all the red flags and now she knows what not to deal with. Matter of fact, I got that right here. I got that clip right here. Hold up. Hold up. I seen all the red flags, so I know what not to deal with and go into. We can't tell, because if you did, then why were you allowed? If you y'all, it's like this whole situation was calculated. Think about it. It was calculated because she seen that she couldn't do it with RH. She couldn't pull that fast one with RH because that was all a plot. That was for her to be able to get alimony from LaTrue. That's why she did what she did with RH. But the judge wasn't having it, because when you dealing with a real judge in real courts, not the court of public opinion, you got to come with real receipts, baby. And you didn't have those when it came to your husband. You was bitter because your husband did not want to reconcile. He was done for good. And then you became a whole different person, wanting to destroy everything that man worked for. Just like you trying to do with your nostrils now. But it's a plot, but y'all pay attention. The stuff she was saying on that ring door camera video, she was feeding him into all of that. All of that. Everything she was saying, she knew she was going to be using that against him later. That's why she did what she did. And he was stupid enough to fall for it. Because Ninja Turtle, you literally watch what she did to her husband. That's another reason why I don't feel bad for you. You watch what she did to her husband, and you still fell for the okie doke like a dummy. Let's see.
And when I tell you the first sight of a red flag, I'm running. I'm running because I learned what love is.
What you say?
And when I tell you the first sight of a red flag, I'm running. I'm running because I learned what love is.
Okay.
So learn to stop trying to be the wife and learn how to actually be a girlfriend. Okay, a lot of us be like, oh, I'm going to go give him wifely duties and do this and do that and give him all the wifey things so he can go ahead and wife me up. No. So learn to stop trying to be the wife and learn how to act.
This was when she was at that fake that therapist, when she was putting her child in therapy just for the internet. Just to try to prove a point to the internet, up until RH attorney ordered that GAL and then that therapist disappeared. Yeah. Yeah. Miss, I learned the red flags. I learned how to Stop trying to be a wife and be the girlfriend. Well, if that's the case, you wouldn't be crying wolf on the internet right now. If you learn all of that, then what's the problem? What's the problem? What's the problem, y'all? What's the issue? If we know how to be oh, that tea good. If we know how to be the girlfriend, then what's the problem? Make it make sense. Where's that doggone clip, y'all? I gotta find it. Got to find it. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get another cup because my doggone cup is leaking. Hold on. My bad, y'all. All right. I had to put some nose drops in too. And I got him going to give me a cup. But let's see. Hold on. Let's run this one back. You got it? Okay. Give it in. All right. Thank you. Close my door. Bye, girl. All right. Let's run this one. We're gonna just run it. We're gonna run a few clips back, y'all. We're gonna go down memory lane. Cause oh how soon MFers forget. So we're gonna go down memory lane just to run it back a little bit. Cause y'all know she was on that clip with Maine saying, you know, how her baby daddies she got more money than both of her baby daddies and this and that, and you know, she did so much. So let's go down memory lane a little bit, right?
Own words, baby.
Let's go down memory lane.
Let me make you eat your own words, baby. Let me tell you something. Have my own business, which is what he has helped me got today. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even have this fan page. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be making as much money as I am making. That's the king, okay? When he come into your life and upgrade you, not downgrade you and try to control your every thought and your every move. So when people kept saying, oh, that's she talking about herself. No, baby, because I am where I am today because of my husband. My husband upgraded me, not downgraded me, not control me, not do what I want to do when I want to.
Oh, okay. Y'all remember, keep in mind, this is the same person. This is the same person that said RH ain't did nothing but control her. He made her not work in healthcare. You know, she wanted to utilize her degrees in healthcare. RH stopped her from doing all of that, y'all. Keep that in mind. He wouldn't let her do nothing. He was just so controlling. Hold on. And let's see. Let's see how controlling he was. Hold on. Let me see. Where's this other receipt? Oh yeah, hold on. Y'all know how she said RH ain't wait, where is it? Let me go back. She said that she's always been the bag in the relationship. Okay, hold on. Hold on, bag. Hold on. Let's see. Let me find that clip for the bag, you know. I don't know too many bags who go into a relationship on food stamps. Let's see. Where's that clip? Give me a second, y'all. We gonna get it together. Cause I'm doing this impromptu. I ain't got none of this in front of me. I'm literally finding them as we go. Cause I was not gonna do this on this live. I was supposed to be just reading the stuff that she posted, okay? But we gonna go down memory lane a little bit. Hold on. Let's see. Is this the one?
I don't want to talk about you, and I don't.
That ain't it.
Only thing I can.
Nope, that ain't it. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. I gotta find the one where she was talking about them food stamps. She put that one out because she felt played. Thank you, I'm chosen for that super chat. I appreciate your support, my girl. And shout out to Miss Eugenia for getting that membership. Welcome to the family, girl. Shout out to you. Hold on, y'all. Let me find that clip. But she ain't telling the whole story, right? She telling bits and pieces of it, but she ain't telling it all. Let's see. Which one is this?
Yes.
Oh, hold on. This is another one, y'all. This is an audio that was put out where she was in the DR with their baby. Her and RH wasn't even together no more. And RH was recording her. She didn't know she was being recorded. So peep this. Since she do all the leaving in these relationships, peep this clip. Let's clock this.
Yes. And that's all you concerned with?
Oh, we ain't working on Ish. Don't call me no more. That don't sound like somebody that do the leaving, right? You know, especially seeing as how y'all had a child together. Y'all had a child together. Imagine telling your baby daddy, don't call me no more if you ain't trying to be with me. And he on the other side like, well, we got a whole child together. I got to call you. Make it make sense, y'all. Let's clock all this tea, baby. Let's clock it all. Hold on. Hold on. There's more. Where's that other one? Trying to find that one when she was talking about the food stamps. And I just seen it because I was going to add it to my video that I'm working on, but I didn't put it. What is this one? Hold on. What's this one? From day one about. Oh, here we go. Here we have her. Here we have her talking about how honest RH was in the relationship. Let's clock that. He was honest from day one about everything. I mean, ain't never been a man so damn honest about everything. Like some people would keep about it, but not him. Whether it's gonna hurt your feelings or not, he gonna tell you the truth. So they may try to tell him too because I'm like, I ain't never met no man who's brutally honest. Like I'm gonna go and let you know straight up. I've been dealing with this woman, this woman, this woman, this woman, but I'm telling them all off for you. Like never dated anybody like that. And then he was honest from day one about everything. Hold up. And in this clip, we have her, you know, basically expressing because people in her comments, this clip is actually a couple months old. This is when she was in her last big house, but you know, she downsized, but she was literally people was in her chat saying, you need to stop making all these babies, ma'am. You need to stop making all these babies. What if that man leave you, right? So here's her response to that. See if I got the right one.
Y'all be worried about the wrong things, okay? Y'all be worried about the wrong. When you in love with yourself,
hold on.
Like relax, honey, relax. I'm in my. You see this house? You see this house? You see all this? All this?
Oh, let me play before. Matter of fact, hold on. I don't want to go.
It's all about investing. It's all about taking your money.
Where's that clip?
Like relax, honey, relax. But y'all be worried about
y'all.
the wrong things, okay? Y'all be so worried about.
Here you go.
I hope you keep this man. I hope you get this man. I hope you do this. See, one thing about it is I don't live for a man, baby. If it don't work out, guess what? God made another one and 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 another one.
What you say?
So relax. Relax. Please relax. I don't live for men. I live for me.
Okay. So if you don't live for a man, you live for you. Then why are you crashing out on the internet behind this one man since God made another one and another one and another one? We wouldn't be giving this much energy if we really have that attitude in real life. It's all cap, y'all. It's all cap. It's all cap, but it's okay. It's okay. And let's play this one because this is the one I just skipped over, I think. Hold on.
But y'all be worried about the wrong things, okay? Y'all be ready.
Here we have her bragging about the stuff that she had. Like I said, this clip is from a few months ago. Keep in mind that she done downsized. She went from a house that could fit her and all her kids, her very, very large family, to a 3-bedroom apartment where they have to share rooms. And her excuse was, uh, the other house was too big. Ma'am, too big? Y'all, it's almost 9 of y'all. You about to have 6 children, plus your insignificant other, because he ain't significant no more. Okay? Your daddy who visits on a regular, that's 9 people. So you mean to tell me you down, girl, by that bag ain't bagging like it used to, y'all. Hence why she exposed Janelle on the internet. Because she trying to make a bag. If y'all remember, this the same person who said that she made the most money she ever made when all that drama was going on with her and LaTrue. Clock that. Because pay attention to the pattern that's going on now. Pay attention to the pattern. She know what time it is. That's why she doing what she doing. She need that money. Okay? Listen to this. Listen to this clip, and then I'm gonna play. We're gonna rewind it a little bit to when she was talking about RH.
About it, right? When you in love with yourself and you know your worth, baby, it don't matter who come or go through that door. You still gonna be happy. Hello? Whether he here today, gone tomorrow.
Wait, that ain't it. Even though she ain't happy,
Relax,
child.
honey,
Not crying.
relax. I'm in my. You see this house? You see this house?
Enter
You
me
see
off.
all this? All this? You see all this house, right? All this house is because of me. It ain't because of no man. It's because of me. It's because of my businesses that I invested in. It's because of me. Me.
Hold up.
I did this. No, ain't nobody name on this lease but mine. And the last lease before this was my name. Okay? So relax.
Hold on.
I don't get on here and beg.
Let me see.
Make you eat your own words,
Let's
baby.
run
Let me
this
tell
one
you
back.
something. Have my own business, which is what he has helped me got today.
What?
If it wasn't for
Hold on. Y'all clock that? On the last clip, the clip where it was more recent, she said she have all of this because of what she did. She started her own businesses. Clock that. But look what she said right
you
here.
eat your own words, baby. Let me tell you something. Have my own business, which is what he has helped me got today. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even have this fan page. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be making as much money as I am making. That's a king, okay? When he come into your life and upgrade you, not downgrade you and try to control your every thought and your every move. So when people kept saying, "Oh, that's she talking about herself," no, baby, because I am where I am today because of my husband. My husband upgraded me, not downgraded me, not control me, not do what I want to do when I want to. Let me make you eat your own words, baby. Let me tell you something. Have my own business, which is what he has helped me got today. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even have this fan page. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be making as much money as I am making. That's a king, okay? When he come into your life and upgrade you, not downgrade you and try to control your every thought and your every move. So when people kept saying, "Oh, that's she talking about herself," no, baby, because I am where I am today because of my husband. My husband upgraded me, not downgraded me, not control me, not do what I want to do when I want to. Let me make you
hold
eat.
up. Okay. Now this is the conversation between her and LaTruth's brother, right? Keep in mind, y'all, she went live with Maine yesterday, and she was saying how she's never been the wrong person, always the good person in her relationships. She never do no wrong. She always take accountability. Blase, blase, blase. Clock it.
What is it that both of y'all want?
I don't know, because he confusing me.
You said what now?
For 1 minute, I said, I don't know because he's confusing me. 1 minute he say, we working on it, and the next minute he say, we're not working on it. So
okay, what do you personally want?
I just want my marriage to get back right if we both get help. I just feel like I'm not the only one that's accountable for everything. He is too. I feel like we both went far, and I feel like we both were wrong.
What? Not little miss. I've been perfect, and I don't do no wrong in my relationships. That's interesting. So we also talking about the same person who said that, she's this millionaire, she make all this money. She make more money than both of her baby daddies. She's speaking as though she's always had all this money, y'all. Let's clock this real quick.
We first met, Brianna, when 4 years straight, I let you stack your bread, all the money that you ever made with me. You should have been able to have money to do that stuff. I paid every bill in the house. Every bill. Your car payment, your car insurance, everything.
Right.
Yes. For 4 years.
Clock it, RH. Clock that. CRH, baby. What you say? For 4 years straight, I paid every bill in the house. Your car note, your car insurance, my car note. Child. And y'all heard for the ones that say, oh, he was saying that, but did she not agree with him? And this is behind the scenes. All while a whole different narrative is being pushed on social media. Little miss, I took care of my husband, but you should have been able to do those things. And this is where the whole story comes in at. This is where you get context, because she'll give you a piece of it. She'll only give you a piece to run with. She won't give you the context and all of it that's surrounding the situation. They were RH was together for 6 years, right? For the first 4 years of the marriage, he paid for everything. He did everything. She went into that marriage on food stamps. She was working, getting paid $10 an hour at Best Buy. RH already had 8 million followers, baby. And this is just a little backstory for y'all to show that there's a pattern. But when she come out here and try to shame and try to add RH into the situation with her and Janelle, that's what brings RH back into the storyline. Because she the one who keep bringing him back in it. Let that man go live his life and be peaceful. You don't think you did enough damage to him? Now you want to try to bring him. And this is why you need to heal before you jump into another relationship. Because now you basically jumping into relationship and stacking them together. RH don't have nothing to do with what you going through with Janelle. He shouldn't even be brought into it at all. Because at the end of the day, it ain't no comparison. We watched what your husband did for you on the internet. Nobody knew who you was. We watched it. We watched all of that play out. Keep in mind, y'all put your life on the internet. Remember, you said it yourself. I gave y'all 7 years of my life. I want to keep some stuff private now. That came out of your mouth verbatim. But when you come out here saying that you took care of both of these men and you comparing them, when we all know, the ones that been here since day one, no, it ain't no comparison, because we know the difference in each man. RH ain't never got caught cheating on you publicly. Now, what he do in private, we don't know. We can't speak for that because we don't know. But as far as we know, he ain't never got blasted you, embarrassed you publicly, or none of that. He was on camera with you. You didn't have to hide your husband, baby. Your kids was calling RH daddy. That's not something that kids do if their biological dad is actually present. They don't do it like that. And they still calling the true daddy. That's the crazy part. While Janelle is in the picture. Make it make sense. While you trying your hardest to not give this man his credit. But like I was saying, y'all, they were only together for 6 years. RH took care of her for the first 4 years of their marriage. The last 2, he fell sick. He got cancer. He wasn't making the money that he was making. But she had 4 years to stack all her bread. And now it's your turn to step up in the marriage. And now you want to use it against him as if you took care of that man. Child, bye. Let's run it back.
We first met, Brianna, when 4 years straight, I let you stack your bread, all the money that you ever made with me. You should have been able to have money to do that stuff. I paid every bill in the house. Every bill. Your car payment, your car insurance, everything. Yes, for 4 straight years. We first met.
That's why you hear her in the background agreeing, saying right. And then she's saying, well, all I'm saying is she's trying to switch it up. Because if you notice, when they was on the phone, she was basically, because this ain't the whole conversation, y'all. It's a bigger conversation. And I have those clips too. But she was trying to make him understand those, just like she doing with Janelle. Clock it, y'all. Y'all remember when she was on live the other night in front of his house, and we was wondering, like, why is she bringing up other females? Them other females ain't gonna do like I do for you and da-da-da-da-da. That's how you know. That's why you gotta pay attention. Peep the pattern. She worried about the other women. That's what she worried about. Because in this same conversation with RH, she started bringing up uh women that be in his DMs. Like, oh, they ain't gonna do this, and no other woman is gonna do this. Because RH was like, you talking about I'm using you for sex, but you showed up to my house in lingerie. And then she bring up a female that was trying to work with him in the DMs that he didn't even respond to, talking about, well, if Precious show up to your house in lingerie, you gonna F her too? And he was like, no, because can't no just anybody come to my house. That's when she couldn't say nothing. Make it make sense, child. All right, so let's get into, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. My phone is going crazy. Thank you, Queen Sag, for that cash app. I appreciate your support, my girl. And I will give me a chance. I have to literally log into my other inbox to even check it, y'all. I have to log into it. Hold on. Because I get distracted fast. And I'm gonna get all off target, child. All right, so let's get into these messages that she dropped, and we're gonna break those down. We got 550 in the building, y'all. Run them likes up. Let's run them likes up. What the likes looking like before I start reading? Hey, Empress Vibes. Hey, Roz. DEI Crenshaw in the building. Bookie Butt. Miss Cheryl Saunders in the building. Look at God is in the building. Miss Bernadette, Virgo Goddess, Nika Ray. This show is a mess. Shout out to Mouth Deuce. She said the chickens have come home to roost. Okay, for real. Anomaly in the building. Run them lights up, y'all. Tamika, child of God, is in the building. We got God all in the building, baby. Hey, Miss Linda Mosley. Shout out to Madus coming through with the super chat. She says she's only doing this because she realizes that Connell is done the same as she did with RH. Okay, clock it. Same thing, y'all. That's why I say pay attention to the pattern. Okay? And that's what that video that I'm working on for y'all now, that's what that's going to showcase, the pattern of behavior. I'm going to put it so clean and cut to where it's undeniable. Like you literally going to see how everything played out. It don't make it's just crazy, y'all. Like, girl, at this point, you are the problem. You need to get off the internet and go heal. Because breakups happen every single day. You ain't the first and you won't be the last. But I don't know nobody else that break up with somebody and feel the need to ruin them in the process. If you overplayed your part in the relationship, that's your problem. That's your problem, because that's why we are given common sense and discernment. Because if you once you recognize once you're in a relationship and you recognize that that person is not doing the same thing for you that you're doing for them, called reciprocation, you move right along. But you chose to stay because you had a narrative to push. This is why people don't feel sorry for you, because you recognize the fact that this man was an ain't-ish ninja. You recognize that early on. Didn't y'all just tell me, she said it on live, that she been seeing the red flags since day one? That came out her own mouth, right? So you recognize those red flags, but you chose to continue to deal with this man because you needed that validation from the internet, and you was trying to prove a point that you didn't want your ex-husband. And not only that you didn't want him, you wanted to ish on him. You wanted to shat on him. That's why you stayed with Janelle. So it ain't nobody to blame but you. To keep it a buck, you can't really blame him because he played his part. He played his part and she allowed him to play it. If you recognize it early on, why you stayed? Why you stayed, Bookie Butt? Why did you stay, Bookie Butt? Bookie Butt? Hey, Holly. Hey, Hazel Eyes. Shout out to everybody that's coming through. Shout out to y'all coming through with the supers. I'm trying to get some. Hey, Sid. Thank you, Essie Island. Talks with Pimo in the building. Shout out to you. Virgo Goddess. Beautiful Blossom TV. Thank you, Talks with Pimo, for the super sticker. I appreciate your support, my girl. Robin Buttercup, SD. Okay. We about to read these messages, y'all. T love, no self-control at all. And she just making it worse and worse on herself. The more she come out and put out stuff, that's the more she look crazy. Like, people are so over you. You are just entertainment and content at this point. Why you think nobody's siding with you and crucifying this man at the cross? Because they know you are a part of the problem. You an adult. Just like he's an adult, she's an adult. You have to be held accountable. And this is where you know she full of ish. Because if you say in the same statement that you've always been the perfect person, the person that never do no wrong in all your relationships, you are genuine in all your relationship, you don't do no wrong to these men in the relationships, and then you backdoor say, I'm the only person who take accountability. Baby, if that ain't contradictory, I don't know what is. It makes zero sense. Because without mistake, there is no accountability, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. But how can you be accountable without mistake, without faults? So the two don't go together. We ain't none of us perfect. We all know Jesus died on the cross for our sins, baby. Ain't nobody perfect, not even you. So to say that is blasphemy. It's crazy. Because ain't no way you can sit there and say, when you jumping into relationship after relationship without even healing, and you can sit up there and say you ain't never been at fault. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. You might not be able to recognize your fault, but we can just on the outside looking in. The fact that you will make your kids call a toxic man to come back into your life, you at fault. Because they shouldn't be doing that. The fact that you was crashing out and camping out outside of this man's house trying to get a ring back in the middle of the night while your babies was at home by themselves, you at fault. The fact that you will run from door to door in a house to stop this man from leaving to avoid conflict and combat, you at fault. To literally y'all, clock this, because it's a lot that she left out of her story time, baby. It's a whole lot. Like that night, Janelle was trying to leave your house to avoid conflict, and you ran outside with baby girl Momo in your hands in his doorway when he floored it, and you and that baby flew on the pavement. You are at fault. Because if you know you involved in conflict or altercation with a man, why are you holding your child? Miss, if I can't provide my kids nothing else, I'm going to provide them a stable home with no conflicts, a peaceful home. Okay. Okay. If you allow a man to tell your child, you starting to look like your daddy, or get the F out the room, close the door, you at fault, baby. You at fault. If you allow a man to punch your child in his chest over some tennis shoes repeatedly to the point where you had to get in between them, you at fault. So you might not see no fault in the way you love this man or treated this man, but you have plenty of faults within that relationship, because it's a lot of red flags and it's a lot of things that happen that you should have been gone from, especially when it comes to your kids. Especially. What's up, Talk with K? You say the fool said when he be talking to the babies, they be moving. Now you say your entire pregnancy has been HEL. Okay, for real. Coretta say, I must say UCCs are real truth speakers. Y'all had the facts from day one. Yes, y'all did. All the facts. All of them. But she quick to say, oh, we don't know nothing. Girl, bye. We know too much. that's the problem. We know a little bit too much, baby. Y'all still waiting on that food stamp clip, huh? I couldn't find it. And I just seen it, y'all, when I was making that video before I jumped on this live. I'm gonna try to find it. Hey, Miss Ruby. She said she was on that's because RH put it out there that she was on food stamps. because she was trying to portray an image that she always had money and she was taking care of him up until he was calling her daddy about something dealing with the food stamps, and she had no choice but to put it out there. Hey, I'm Treasure. It's Treasure. I love you more, my girl. Let's see. Let me go up. Hold on, y'all. I don't like to get behind in my contact, my comments. I'm about to say contacts. Hey, Wisdom Warrior. What's up, my girl? Tokyo Blue. Shout out to y'all. Sunshine, Peach in the building. All right, let's see. I'm working my way down so I can read these messages to y'all. We're going to break them down. Shout out to Peach for getting that membership. I'm almost there. She put emphasis on the upgrade part. She sure did. Hey, Pain to Victoria's like, girl, you didn't upgrade at all. And y'all know that was a trigger for her. When people would be on her live saying, you downgraded, boss, she would get so mad. He's a big stepper. He on Wu-Tang American Saga, whatever. She would get so mad. Like, girl, you downgraded. That's a fact. Hey, chocolate season, you downgraded. You can't get mad because you got fooled. That man fooled you. He made you think he was a big stepper, but he really wasn't. It happens to a lot of people, you know. Hey, Tylisa. Dang. We got a lot of people. I keep forgetting we got 550 in here. Y'all make sure y'all run them lights up. Miss Shawnee is in the building. Casherelle. What does Lizella do? When does Lizella do? I don't even know. Y'all gotta do better on them lights. Miss Nina say we got 235 on the lights. Well, I can't complain because y'all showing y'all support with them supers. Shout out to y'all. Even though y'all ain't running them lights up, and that's free. You can't be free, y'all. What's up? It's lit. You say I have a strong feeling she will try to talk to RH and apologize because she seen he was the best she ever had. I wouldn't be surprised, y'all, but I think she gonna do it behind the scenes, but it needs to be done publicly. But that man ain't taking her back. I don't care how many times she apologized. Think about what she did. She need to give him his page back. That's what she need to do. Go get that man his big page back. Hey, chosen by God. What's up, my girl? Julie Ann in the building. Go get that man his page, his 10 million, not 10 million, child. 8 million page. SC Island say Lupac and Up always speak facts and wisdom. Hey, Peanut. Thank you, Miss Melanie, for the super chat. Blessed beyond measures in the building. Y'all know when I start talking, they lucky I ain't got my voice is kind of going because I'd be cutting up on this live, child. I'm trying to keep it together. Hey, Miss Tina, Miss Marlene, Miss Ramona. 267 on the lights. Run them up, y'all. We got 545 in here. Ebony Queen Warrior, Miss Jackie. And then we're going to read these messages. Miss Darlene in the building. Dang, every time I think I'm getting to the bottom, I'm not. The soul of a woman. What's up, my girl is in the building. Shout out to you. Miss Shari in the building. Okay. Miss Tisa, Ryan. Thank you, Miss Mel. She says she'll be crying soon, talking about she living in her truth. She's tired of being quiet. You ain't living in your truth, baby. She trying to, y'all, don't be befooled, okay? Don't be befooled. I just made that up. Don't be befooled because at the end of the day, if you was living in your truth, you would have been living in your truth since last year. Because most of those messages that you presented happened over a year ago. Why you didn't live in your truth when it happened? Miss, I know the red flags because I've been through it. If you win, this is how you know she ain't really went through nothing with her husband. Because for one, you didn't have no receipts when it came to RH, at least not no valid ones. All of them was half-arse receipts to make you think something was something that it wasn't until RH dropped the full receipt. He had to come through and rebuttal her and drop the receipt with the context just so people can know this ain't that. And if you know, you know. If you've been following, then you know what time it is. All of that done been presented. But it's just a fact. Now you got every receipt in the world on Janelle, and you trying to compare the two, baby, it ain't no comparison. Leave RH out of it. That's the best man you ever had. You will not get that back. Period. And you know that. Which is why you had to prove a point to Janelle and make him think, oh, this is what it is. I'm with you. I don't want my ex. Because anytime you got to go out your way and do that, it's something that you're doing that's making your man feel like you still want your ex. Period. And you was doing just that. You was literally at a premiere in New York with Janelle in the hotel room getting ready on live talking about RH. And you did that plenty of times. That's why that man was on your top about proving a point on the internet, which I think that was cap, y'all. I don't feel like I think he did say some stuff to her about constantly fussing with her about her ex online, but I don't think he was pressuring her about going public because he's very promiscuous. Think about how just before this happened, how he wouldn't even post her on his page. She would literally, the last time she exposed him 2 months ago is because she was mad because he wouldn't post her on all his pages. So that should tell you something. We already know she lived for validation. So if this man was pressuring you about going public with him, then why are you always in your feelings about him not posting you? Make it make sense. Hey, Steph's puffing stuff. What's up, my girl? Like it don't make sense, y'all. Hey, Miss Fee. It makes no sense. Thank you, Wisdom Wire, for the super chat. You say thank you for always keeping it real, Queen. Shout out to you. Thank you, my girl. Hey, Miss Gigi, Southside Black Butterfly. Stop, wrong way. You say you doing this live. Okay. Gotta keep it a buck. Gotta keep it a buck. Pac, I'll be like as soon as I come in. Thank you, Giselle. Hey, Nita. RH posted that somebody was calling him from a block number today. I'm sure it was her. I seen that, y'all. I seen he posted that, and people was in the comments saying that, oh, it's her. Don't answer. I said, Lord have mercy. It's her. Hey, Latoya. Thank you, Roslyn. Oh, y'all. Y'all know I gotta come through for y'all because I'm sick. I'm trying my hardest. That's why y'all keep hearing me sniffing. Hey, Miss Floria. That's why y'all keep hearing me sniffing. Thank you, Miss Mel. You said, Miss, I'm tired of being quiet. I'm standing in my truth. She'll be crying soon. She was crying today. No, yesterday on Main Live. Shout out to Texas Chick, the bushwatcher coming out to speak. Okay, shout out to you. Shout out to all my bushwatchers that actually support. Hey, Kimberly W. Thank you, Miss Mel, for that membership. Hey, Laurie. Thank you, Wisdom Warrior. I finally made it to the bottom of the comments, y'all. Ooh, y'all know that's tough because there's a lot of y'all in here. All right, let's go over these posts she put out, y'all. Y'all bear with me because y'all know I'm sick. Oh, they sure did have court today. I'ma find out. I'ma find out, y'all. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, I got a few messages. I'ma what is this? I'ma find out. Hey, Chatty, what's up, sis? Not you sniffling. Don't do me, Kenya. I'm sick, y'all. I'm sick. I got a cold. I've been having a cold for a few days. And my colds don't normally last that long, but the weather is crazy right now. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm gonna find out what happened in court and I'm gonna keep y'all posted because I got a source that's plugged in with the court stuff. So I'm gonna see if I can find out. All right, so she posted the biggest mistake of my life was being a protector of people who hurt me. All right, let me stop right there. Because now, even with that first statement, you have not protected anybody, ma'am. Nobody is making you bring your business or your relationship business to the internet. Regardless if y'all public on the internet with y'all relationship or y'all private. At the end of the day, it's nobody's business if y'all break up, how y'all break up, what happened during the breakup. That's nobody's business, baby. Hey, Miss Jen, what's up, my girl? That ain't nobody's business. So the fact you are literally, this is why I say, y'all, she gotta stop trying to play victim in circumstances that she's creating. Stop lighting these fires and then expecting these men to stand in it with you. Stop causing the tornadoes and then expecting these men to go out there with you. It don't happen like that. That booger, girl, bye. Ain't no booger sugar over here. I am sick. And if you can't tell I'm sick based on my voice, like y'all know how I talk. I don't talk like this. I'm sick, congested. Me and my oldest son sick. I've been sick for a few days. I got a bad cold, y'all. Ain't no booger sugar. Please don't even joke about that because people take that and run with it. Ain't no, I don't even like taking. I bought a pack of Mucinex and only took one. Okay, I don't even like taking over the counter medicine. So, hey, definitely ain't doing no drugs, baby. All right. So, like I said, you are not protect. It's like she's confusing. She's starting the ish, and then she getting mad. No, I didn't go, Miss Jen. I didn't go. I didn't go. I think I was sick. I didn't go though. Bitch, I'm a Pisces. Hey, Pac, your favorite bushwatcher here. Shout out to you, my Pisces sister. Yes, grown woman status. Let them know. Y'all hit that like, run them lights up. Um, you starting the stuff and then you getting mad at these men for doing what? And here's the thing, y'all, because she say this a lot. She'll put out all their business and then she want these men to be held accountable on the internet. They don't have to. They don't have to. Even if they decide to say, hey, I'm sorry for this or that, when y'all in private, that's their prerogative. They can do that. They don't have to come to the internet and be held accountable for nothing because you the one bringing it to the internet. Just like when it came when it came down to the situation with her and RH. She brought her marital issues to the internet, talking about, and if y'all notice, she did the exact same thing with Janelle. If I had not exposed it, we would still be going through the motions. We would still, girl. So you mean to tell me your self-esteem and self-respect is so low that you need to expose your business to thousands of people or millions of people just for you to leave a situation? So you need to eat, she basically saying, I need y'all to embarrass me out of this situation. I need y'all to call me a fool. I need y'all to call me dumb. I need y'all to call me a clown. I need y'all to call me duck. That's what she's saying. Because if not, how is it that you bringing it to the internet is going to force you out of it? How is the internet going to hold you accountable for staying in a relationship that means you no good? If that's the case, you would have been left Janelle because you didn't brought that to the internet 3 times. This ain't the first time she didn't drug Janelle on the internet and put their business out. This the 3rd time. And that ain't even including all the stuff, the text message that was exposed from people connected to her about her and Janelle. I'm talking about the time she brought it. She done did it 3 times, y'all. 3 times. So clearly it's not about the internet holding you accountable or embarrassing you to get you out of relationships. It's about the clout, the emotion, the money, the views. The same person who said, when somebody said, all you do is cry on the internet, and she said, yeah, I made $5,000 off the internet last time I cried. Or she said, she made the most money she ever made when she went through what she went through with her husband on the internet. So peep the pattern, y'all. Peep the pattern. Thank you, Miss Mel, for the super chat. Oh, thank you. Look, my baby cooking me, bringing me some lunch, y'all. My oldest big baby that's sick with his mommy. He went cook something and brought me some lunch. He gonna make me cry. He don't do it often. I normally gotta cook for them. Let me put it right here since I'm reading. Thank you, J Bay. Let me go up. Hey, Cree. You said that show sounded like when when she and Nate was on live crying on RH. Okay, listen. Trying to manipulate people into believing that RH was the one who put that scratch in her neck, knowing the whole time Janelle did that. Like, girl, you was calling people dumb and stupid and all of these different things. So that's why nobody feels sorry for you, because it's your actions after the things happen that make you not a victim. You will gaslight your audience, the people who support you the most, just to try to get the same man back that you came to the internet and said was dogging you. That's crazy work. That's why they say don't put your family in your business. If you gonna get cheated on and abused, then do it in private. Do it in private till you really done. Hey Gemini. What's up, my girl? You and Jay Harlan, Leah Rowe. Let me go down. The real McCoy is in the building. You say, meanwhile, others are so intrigued by her so-called self-worth, and that child barely knows what her worth is, much less what self-love really means. That's crazy work. Okay? She don't know nothing about it, but got the nerve to try to be teaching it on the internet. Melissa! Melissa! Let me see. Melissa! What's Melissa's last name, y'all? The one that the one that was on her video saying, this girl taught me about self-love. Melissa, knock knock. Somebody go call Melissa. I want to see if she still feel the same way. Y'all remember she said Melissa went on that live and said, this one, y'all just don't know. We go way back. Brianna taught me about self-love. She taught me how to love myself. Like, how she gonna teach you self-love if she don't love herself? She all on the internet with the foolishness. Somebody tag Melissa. I'm so weak. Listen, I don't even know Miss Mel. Miss Mel say, do her kids go to school? You never know. She give the type. I told y'all I got a cousin just like that. She give the type that when she down and out, she don't care nothing about them cheering. That's what it give. I'm sorry. It gives that. Thank you, Miss Jeanette, for that cash app. I appreciate your support, my girl. And thank you to Naya, my girl that's working in the bushes. Love y'all. Shout out to y'all. So let's finish reading, y'all, because I'll be all day reading this, trying to break this down, child. So she said, I don't care how I'm judged or how I'm looked at, but when you in a relationship with an abuser, they often make you feel like you're the problem and take advantage of the love you have for them. Once again, haven't we been down this road, y'all? Haven't we been down this road? This is coming from the same person who literally claimed that her husband abused her. And you don't see it when you in it. You don't see it when you in it. You don't see it till you sit back and you get out of it. That's when you start seeing everything and how you was manipulated and gassed. Girl. And this is why I say, y'all, this is how you can tell she did not really go through these things with RH. She only said that because she needed that money. She was trying to get alimony through her divorce, hence why the fake DV campaign started. She started going on those platforms saying how she was abused for 6 years. 1 minute it go from mental and verbal, next minute it's physical. It was so inconsistent, and that's why. It was all about the money. Hence why her management dropped her, because they seen that they was bamboozled. They seen it too, because they believed her story at first. That's why they cut connections with RH, because that was his management first. Before she came along, it was his management, and that's why they dropped her, because they seen how everything started being inconsistent. Them people wasn't playing. So it's just like it's a repeated cycle. I'm just behooved. Like, girl, how many times you gonna do this when a man don't want to be with you no more? This should show you that you cannot buy love. You can't buy a man. So maybe the next time if you do get a man, which it won't be a high valued one, because ain't no high valued man getting with a woman with 6 children, 3 baby daddies. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. Gotta keep it a buck. Ain't no high value man checking for her. They gonna hit it and quit it. Okay? Or try to use her for her money, just like Janelle did. Just like he did. You fell for the okie doke. I don't care how vulnerable you say you was when you got out of your marriage, because at the end of the day, nobody made you jump into another relationship that soon. Little miss, I don't ever want to be with another man again or want a relationship. I'm going to be alone with a house full of cats before I ever be in another relationship. You said that. And then 2 months later, you was twerking on Janelle in New York. Ciao. So she says, but when you're in a relationship with an abuser, they often make you feel like you're the problem and take advantage of the love you have for them. Narcissistic abuse. Here we go again, y'all. Here, everybody a narcissist when they don't want to be with her no more. Everybody a narc when they don't want her no more. They all narcs, child. It's very real. They mind F you up. Now he didn't mind after too. Y'all forgot what she said about RH? Hold on. Let me remind y'all. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna play it because they're gonna demonetize me. But y'all remember that clip when RH recorded her and he gave her, she didn't even know she was being recorded. He gave her an opportunity to say what he did to her in a marriage. He said, what did I do to you? Tell me, what did I do to you so bad? She said, the mind effing. And he said, we need to talk because you need to heal. She said, I can't heal from you. I can't hear from you because you will never understand. And he said, understand what? Help me understand. What did I do to you? She said, the mind effing. Now Janelle done mind effed you too? At what point are you accountable? Even let's say he did mind eff you. Let's say Janelle did. Didn't you see the red flags? You said you know what they look like, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. She says she know all the red flags now. If anything, this is another reason why we don't feel sorry for you. Because it's not even about the red flags, ma'am. You knew that Janelle was a piece of ish. You knew he wasn't relationship material. You just exposed your hand today. Y'all she said on her video that she seen the red flag since day one, right? You knew this man was not ish. But you wanted to play in RH's face so bad and try to ish on RH so bad and his supporters, because you knew we was right, that you were willing to settle for an ain't-ish man to portray a certain image on the internet. Ain't no victim in that. You was getting what you wanted at one point in time. You had Janelle on your arm as your trophy, a fake one, a broke one, a booger plucking one on your arm, and you was buying him. You was buying him just as long as he was putting up a certain facade with you on the internet. You was cool with it up until you seen you couldn't take the disrespect no more. You couldn't deal with it no more. And then now here we are. He's a narc. He's abusive. He didn't mind effed you. He didn't did all. He used you. He abused you. He did all these things, right? And you just didn't do nothing. You just the best person in the relationship. Girl, you was the one bragging on the internet about this man. That's how you know she got with Janelle and stayed with Janelle for a reason. Because you was the same person that was telling us he was a big stepper. And screaming his accolades out on the internet. You did that. You said, hey, Pop, I about lost it when she now mentioned those scratches by Ja today. Like, girl, just leave that part out. She's way too bold. Okay? We don't care about it now. Don't leave out the part that you frame RH. If you gonna mention those scratches, at least mention that you tried to put it on your ex-husband. Can you mention that? If you ain't gonna mention that, we don't give a okay. We don't give a fuck. If you ain't gonna mention how those neck scratches hit the internet since last year, and you try to pin it on your ex-husband, Latrell, we don't care. We don't care nothing about no cat scratch on your neck unless you gonna fess up to framing your ex-husband and apologize. Ma'am. Two. Never mind, I got my water. What you want? Don't be taking all them snacks now. Don't be taking all them cheering snacks. Hey, Sassy M. We don't care about that. How y'all? Let her know we don't care. Because when it happened, you were so gung ho on Janelle that you was willing to put it on your ex. You post a whole picture on the internet of the scratch saying courtesy of my ex-husband 2022. Knowing doggone well the truth never did that. But you want us to feel sorry for you? You want us to feel like you a victim of a bruise? When you framed a bruise on another man who didn't even do it? Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Go to hell. Please. Quick, fast. You and Janelle. You, you, y'all both could go to hell at this point. Thank you, Miss Floria. You say God is so good she can't prove none of her lies about RH the way she has with Ja. If she had proof, she would have shown it. Look at God, her plan failed. Okay? You ain't got not a piece of proof, but you still trying to compare these two men as if you a victim and you just keep picking the same man. Girl, bye. Them men running away from your ass. Not the other way around. Hey, Shell. He over there posting workout videos and everything, but he ain't gonna respond. And you know what? I ignore her too at this point. I ignore her too because this is a cycle, y'all. She did it before. She exposed him 2 months ago and took him back and blamed it on us. She blamed the exposure on us, y'all. Remember? 2 months ago, 6 months ago, 9 months ago, she done did this 3 times. She didn't put him out there 3 times. As soon as she get back with him, it's our fault. We took it and ran with it. We manipulated her words. Girl. Ain't nobody feeling sorry for that. She ain't no victim. She ain't no victim. Your own people then came out here and said, you ain't a victim. It's love taps and y'all be putting hands and feet on each other. Matter of fact, I don't even want to hear it until you tell us the part that you played. Because that whole, I ain't never did nothing. I was always the good one in the relationship. Ain't nobody falling for that. We heard you on audio telling RH do something. We seen you pouring Powerade on RH clothes knowing he about to go to a meeting. And you want us to believe you ain't never did nothing in the relationships? Girl, bye. Girl, bye. You the same person, and I played this on my live yesterday. She the same person, y'all, that was on Instagram Live with Super after she exposed Janelle 2 months ago, telling Super that Janelle is not a monster. They both was toxic to each other. They both did things to each other. But you want us to believe now that this man is a narc and he's a bruiser. Girl, if that's the case, you are too. You are too. Your victim card done been played already. And we ain't falling for it. How y'all? We ain't falling for the okie doke this time. Y'all said, what y'all laughing at? I don't even know what I said. This ain't no skit, Shell. This is for real. Ain't no skit, especially when it can ruin a person's, excuse me, y'all, brand and livelihood. My son put all that hot sauce on my food knowing I'm sick. He trying to take me out. I'm trying to take your mama iPod. Oh, I should tell him bring me some more water. Um, yeah, this y'all. This ain't no skit. Don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. What's up, Queen Step in the building? What's up, my girl? This ain't no skit, y'all. Cause when you thinking about something that they thought RH stuff was a skit too. When you dealing with a situation that a person's livelihood and their brand is on the line, it's too serious to be a skit. That man could lose everything, just like RH did, dealing with this cuckoo bird, this overly impulsive mental patient. Um, so she says, wait, hold on, where I'm at. Your fault. You start second guessing and questioning yourself. Uh, if what they did to you was really that bad and a mistake, ladies, you aren't the problem, and never let a man gaslight you nor manipulate you into thinking so. Men like this never change; it only get worse. Girl, we don't want your advice. Okay, we don't want it. You need to tell. And this is what I don't like about her. You trying to give us advice, but you the one keep taking the man back. We good. You need to be convincing yourself. You need this advice. You need your own. You swear somebody who give this type of advice would be in a perfect relationship. You would swear, y'all. You would swear she got the best man. Like what? What? You trying to tell us don't let a man gaslight us? Our men ain't gaslighting us. You the one going through it. You need to take this. Hey Diva Chick, did you hear about this? Says she needs to apologize to RH for lying and saying those marks on her neck was from him. Okay, I bet you she won't though, cause she's in her victim role right now, y'all. She's in her she's trying to gain victim clout. Okay, that's what it is. Thank you, Miss Shari. She's trying to gain victim clout. Hey, pretty lady. Is lit say she thought getting with Janelle, she thought getting with Janelle was going to make miserable, but look who's miserable. Child, for real. Mature 46 says she has to be a blood, all the red flags she has seen. For real. Queen Step say how the F he did all that in the beginning, but she still get pregnant. Okay. Child, I'd have been putting the C on it, okay? On his stuff. No ma'am. No, ma'am. You seen all of that, but not only did she get pregnant, y'all, she was fighting to get pregnant for him. Y'all forgot about the pictures that got exposed where she was sending the tissue around, wiping herself, sending the tissue, sending her finger. She was trying hard as F to get pregnant by this man. But now you want us to believe that he was just a whole demon in y'all relationship? Why was you planning pregnancies with him then? You can't be that slow. It's like she want us to believe she's slow. Because ain't no way, y'all. Ain't no way I'ma be going out. I can see a mistake, right? A pregnancy mistake, an accidental pregnancy. But you was planning it hard. You was sending group texts around. Oh, such and such say they dreamed about fish last night. What y'all think? What y'all think? Showing that tissue. Girl, bye. Hey, Integrity. Hey, Queen of her throne. Tanaya. Thank you, Robin. Shout out to y'all for the super stickers. That's going to help me from my live yesterday that didn't get monetized. I'm still mad. Ooh, that hot sauce. My son trying to take me out. All right. Let's see what's next, y'all. Let's see what's next in her lives in these posts. All right. So she says, I met this person at the most vulnerable place in my life, right? Thank you, Miss Robin, for that. I don't know if I told you thank you. Thank you for your support, my girl. She said, I met this person at the most vulnerable place in my life. Janelle seemed to be an angel, But deep inside, he had another side to him. Ooh, it sounds like a scary movie. A dark side. I moved too fast and I shouldn't have jumped into another relationship so quickly. Oh, no. Didn't we tell her that, y'all? And then they tell us we was dumb, we was stupid, we don't want to see another black woman happy, we need to mind our business, we old, we crusty, we fat, we what else they said, y'all? They said all kind of stuff, child. Like we broke. We were, y'all, think about it. We wasn't even her supporters and we was trying to help her avoid heartache. Make it make sense. Her supporters was literally pushing her closer and closer to this man. They say we jealous, we want her life. Like they, y'all, they told us everything in the book. They started doxing us, all because we was telling her Janelle wasn't it. Like you need to heal. You need to heal. You just got out of a marriage. We wasn't saying nothing wrong. Nothing wrong, y'all. And now look where you at. Look where you at. Now you want to tell us everything you went through with Janelle when you could have avoided it in the first place, ma'am. You could have avoided it. God will give you discernment, and if you seen a red flag the first day of meeting this man, don't you think that was God trying to look out for you and say, "Hey, it ain't right." And when you get a red flag before there's any attachment to a ninja, that's even more so a reason for you to walk away because feelings ain't even grew yet. But you did. You had a motive. She wanted to use him that's why she was okay with tricking off on him and being a duck city. That's why she was okay with it, y'all. Because she knew she had a motive in mind when it came to him also. She needed him to try to make RH jealous. So that's why she was okay with everything he was doing to her. Thank you, Diva Chick, for the super sticker, my girl. Shout out to all of y'all that came through with him. I appreciate you guys' support. So she says, let's finish reading this scary movie. Um, I moved too fast and I shouldn't have jumped into another relationship so quickly. I also shouldn't have put this man on a high pedestal to show social media, but I did because when I love someone, I love hard. Biggest mistake of my life because then I felt I couldn't say anything. I'm just waiting for her to include the truth in this, y'all. Y'all know it's coming. Y'all know she gotta add the truth in this to really put that stank on it. Okay? She said, biggest mistake of my life because then I felt I couldn't say anything. I had to pretend. I had to be continue. This is what she said. That's why I'm tripping over it because she wrote it like this. I had to be continue what I started because if I don't, so many people will be like, told you so. So you stayed with a toxic ninja, a broke ninja at that, one that you had to take care of just so people couldn't say I told you so. When all you had to do was log off when they were saying I told you so. You serious? Child. Hey Remy Ma. Like literally log off. That's how you know the validation means everything to her on the internet. Cause ain't no way. So she says, hold on. So I tried and tried. Wait. Behind closed doors. For months I was humiliated publicly in front of his friends. Wait, in front of friends, his friends, parties in New York for Wu-Tang premiere. Y'all, that was at the beginning of their relationship. They 2 years in now. Why are you bringing this up now, ma'am? Thank you, hanging with Miss D for the super sticker. Appreciate your support, my girl. Like that happened. That's why I could clock all of this because I watch all of this unfold. The New York, y'all notice they ain't been to a premiere in years. That was 2 years ago. So the fact that you bringing all this up now, nobody cares because you stayed when it happened. I could see if you writing a book telling your story, but you want sympathy right now, and you want this man brand to be ruined. That's why you doing it. It ain't because you feel like you a victim or you want to write a book about your experience to help other women, it's because you feeling played. You salty, you bitter, and you feeling played, and you scorned. That's why you doing this. Because as soon as you came out with it, when you was sitting outside of that man's house, the first thing you started talking about is the women he was DMing. Oh, they can't hold a candle to me. I do this and I do that. That's the issue. That's the issue. One thing about a fool, they gonna expose their hand every time, y'all. That was her biggest issue. The type of women that she thought he was dealing with. Because she's so insecure and her self-esteem is so low. She worried about the other women. Think about when she was hollering on that doorbell camera saying, I'm that girl. I'm somebody. Baby, she said that with conviction. Okay? She could have did a whole Coretta Scott King speech the way she was hollering on that door camera, trying to make him feel it. She was trying to convince herself, not him. You not gonna keep playing with me like I'm not that girl. I'm somebody. Baby, listen, okay? It was the conviction for me. I felt it in my chest. Let me stop. So she said, hold on, y'all. Where we at? I keep losing my spot. Uh, she said was humiliated publicly in front of friends, his friends' parties in New York for Wu-Tang premieres. We know Wu-Tang been 2 years ago, so why do we supposed to care? Even had someone try to save me at one of the parties. She was save you from what? Where's the context? Where's the context? The way she put it, it's like he was trying to unalive her. Like, make it make sense. They could have been cussing each other out and somebody intervened, and that's what she called saving her. I guarantee you that's what happened. They probably was cussing each other out, and some girl walked up and was trying to tell him to chill out, and that's what she considers to be saving her. So she say, uh, even had someone try to save me at one of the parties. She was one of the cast mask stylists, and she also was also cursed out. Also cursed out. Just what I said, y'all. They was having a cursing battle, and the girl walked up, and she was also, keyword also, cursed out. That's what happened. But when you say somebody tried to save you, it's basically indicating harm was being done, right? Am I right or am I wrong, y'all? It's given. That's why you got to be careful with your words, because people will take it and run with it. I automatically assume it was some type of harm. So she says, also cursed out for trying to talk to me and make sure I was okay. All right. Next, it says, thank you, Miss Mel, for the super sticker. You showing out, my girl. Shout out to you. Thank you for your support. So she says, if you read the text messages then, no, if you read the text messages then, you saw for yourself how many times I was told sorry, how many times I was told I provoked it. Girl, we only seen that like once or twice. She making it seem like it was so many text messages where he was just apologizing, and it wasn't that. I didn't see that. Did y'all? My bad, y'all. I'm trying to eat my lunch at the same time my baby bought me. Okay. So she says, how many times I was told I provoked it, how many times he said it wouldn't happen again, and I believed him. Like I said, it didn't get better, it got worse. Okay. So if something gets worse, isn't that a red flag or a sign, or your discernment should kick in? Like, didn't she say she learned her lesson with LaTrue? Help me out, y'all. Didn't she say she learned her lesson with LaTrue? So now you making us feel like, well, we been said this. It ain't no now you making us. We knew you didn't go through nothing with LaTrue like you claimed. We knew it was overly exaggerated. We knew you had a basic marriage with basic marital problems with LaTrue, and you amplified it magnified it on the internet by bringing it to the internet when y'all could have just parted ways. That's it. Y'all could have just parted ways. 1 minute you said you went live. Uh, Clock this, y'all. Clock this T. 1 minute in one instance she said she went live the day her and RH got into it with that tote situation because she knew that if she wouldn't have went live, they would still be going through the motions. It would still be, everything would still be going on. They would still be getting into it and continuing the cycle, right? And in the next instance, she told those ladies on that platform, that interview, that she went live because RH was fussing with her daddy. And she thought that if she go live, it would stop because her dad is in his 60s and he could have caught a heart attack from arguing. Clock that. She gave two different stories. Just like with Janelle, she's saying, same thing she said with RH. Oh, I went live because if I wouldn't have went live, we would have still be in the same space. But then when you went live the other night, you say you went live because you really wanted to go your separate way, but you wanted your ring back. Clock it. Two different excuses. This is why nobody believes you, baby, because you too inconsistent. You too overly emotional, too overly impulsive that you don't even remember the stuff that you be saying. In both situations, both relationships, you gave two different reasons why you went live exposing these men and y'all relationships. Make it make sense. Did you go live because you wanted your ring back? Or did you go live because you wanted to be out of the relationship and the toxicity? With RH, did you go live because you thought your daddy was going to catch a heart attack? Or did you go live because you wanted to be out of the relationship and the toxicity? Which one is it? It's giving very much mentally unstable, pretty lady. Make it make sense. But you running at the first sight of a red flag. You are the red flag, ma'am. You it. That's why you can't. That's why you don't run from them, because you the red flag. How you gonna run from yourself? If anything, these men is running. They the ones running. RH left her. And I'm so tired of people still saying she left him. That's how you know a lot of people ain't following the story. Ain't been here since the beginning. Because if you still thinking that she left her husband, you are just as crazy as her. Just as crazy. That girl did not leave LaTruth. LaTruth left her. She was on the phone crying multiple times trying to get his brother to fix that relationship. Mm-mm. And not even just Kevin. She also tried to get the Rices to counsel their marriage too. And Lakeisha Rice's husband said they tried to counsel them and, help them with their marriage, but RH wasn't having it. He walked away. So make it make sense. Who left who? Who left who, y'all? And that's why I'm gonna clip some of the divorce decree and put it in that video that I'm working on. So y'all can see, because a lot of y'all new. A lot of y'all new to my channel. Shout out to my new people, my new babes. I'm gonna put that in there so y'all can see what the tea really is with that divorce. All right. So let's see where we at, y'all. She said, hold on. I couldn't ask questions about him doing things inappropriately on this internet, nor could I address any of my feelings. If I did, that would set him off. So I learned to shut up and not say anything, or in his words, complain or nag, because to him it was a turnoff. I never knew what he would do next. Every time I tried cutting him off, off, he would call me from different numbers and pop up at my house unexpectedly. So we gonna just act like this man, clock this, y'all. So we gonna just act like this man was chasing after you. So you really gonna sit there and try to play this victim role and make it seem like you were scared to leave him. Because that's what that indicated. That statement that I just read was indicative of her being scared to leave him. With her, let me read it again. She said, y'all pay attention. I never knew what he would do next. Every time I tried cutting him off, he would call me from different numbers and pop up at my house unexpectedly. So what about the times you popped up at his house and he had to threaten to call the cops on you? Clock it. What about those times, ma'am? What the time he had that girl in the house? Probably busting her up. And you wouldn't leave. And he had to threaten to call the cops, or he had to call your daddy to make you leave. Make it make sense. Or the times you was talking to other men, 3 in particular, Little Miss Innocent Boots, Little Miss Bookie Butt. You had to send apologies. Well, I ain't gonna say you had to. You did it because you wanted this man. So let's not try to act like you just innocent in this situation. Clock all of that, y'all. Keep all of that in mind. This girl was talking to multiple men when she first started talking to Janelle. And she cut all the men off, allegedly, for Janelle to be with him. Girl, you not about to sit there and act like you was scared of this man and didn't know when or where or if he was gonna pop up when you was popping up to his house and he had to threaten you with the cops or call your daddy to try to make you leave his house. Just like your daddy was trying to make you leave his house night before last. Get from there, Brianna. Go on home, meet the babies. Where is that? You said read my comment. I don't see it. Hey, Miss Amanda. I don't see it. You say, oh, I found it. If this the one, you say they may have left her the flesh person, but they didn't leave all the personality. So maybe that's where she's confused. Probably so. Hey, Miss Sandra. Hey, Joycelyn. Probably so. Let's say all them personality. Shit. Well, now I ain't gonna say that because y'all. I don't want none of my cancer supporters getting offended. Y'all not all the same, okay? Y'all not all the same, baby. So I should say on the Aruba trip for Ja birthday, she was saying she ruined his trip because she couldn't get on the rides. No, she ruined it by telling him and his mom she was pregnant. Pat still missing. Listen. Stop wrong way say I remember when I first saw them on YouTube, I was late because I wasn't on the net like that. I thought all the kids were both of theirs, and I did not like the wife. It was something about her. Okay, a lot of his supporters, y'all, to say she stole RH supporters. That's why most of her supporters are older women because that was RH supporters. She stole them with that whole fake DV story. And RH was promoting her on his page until he ended up losing his page. That's why she got so many of his supporters. The mama probably still missing. We got 557 in the building. Y'all, please hit that like button, run them likes up. You can also support by sending me a little super chat, super sticker, especially if you want your comment read or seen throughout the live. Hey, Carmen. Hey, Miss Glenda Fox. India say, so all this stuff she hates about him and she still gets pregnant. India, did you just come in here? What's up, Mike Jones? Mike Jones. I think about that song every time I see your name. All right, so Exactly. You still got pregnant, ma'am. So all of this, everything you saying goes out the window. And that's why I said, not only did you get pregnant, you planned it. Y'all was planning it. You forgot? You forgot you told the whole internet that it happened unexpectedly. It didn't happen when y'all was actually planning it, right? You told that to the internet. And this is why you gotta be careful of what you put out there. Cause you run your mouth too much. You say too much on the internet and it gets you caught up. It gets you caught up. You put your foot in your own mouth. And that's why we can rebuttal all of this that you're saying. All of it. Because your actions don't match up with what you're saying. You trying to play the victim through these messages, but you aren't a victim. Your actions show otherwise. So, and all of this is half-ass stories. Because how you gonna come out and tell us that you didn't know what this man was gonna do next, and or he just was popping up in this and that, but you was popping up to his house too. So where your daddy had to, that man was calling your daddy to make you leave. While you out there looking the plum fool, knocking on his windows and his door. But you want us to believe this man was all of what you saying? This whole relationship was just one-sided hell and toxic? Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Toxic is as toxic does. The reason why you stayed so long because you just as toxic. That's it, that's all. Because if it ain't familiar, you ain't going to stick around too long. You liked it. You liked it. Long as y'all was together, you liked it. You enjoyed it. The minute you realize that it was not going to be what it was supposed to be, now you want to expose them. We don't care. We don't care no more. We entertain, but we don't really care. How that coach, how the Steelers coach say on that interview, we do not care. For real. We are entertained. It's content, but we do not care. Because we done been here. We done been there, done that. Hey, Jazz. You say, hey, I love listening to you. You be on point. Thank you. Hey, Mr. Reese. I don't know what happened in court yet, y'all. I don't know. If it's today, it ain't updated yet. So it's going to probably be a few days before we can find out. Once I find out and get updated, I'm going to keep y'all posted. My sister always calling me at the wrong time. I'm going to keep y'all posted on the, who in here? What you got? Don't get no more ham. Little greedy self. Close my door. All right, let's see. You say in those old text message she posted, Josh said she been feeding him lies. I seen that and I was like, but you see, this way he messed up. Did you hear about this? He messed up because he wasn't giving context to the stuff that he was saying. It was, it was a lot of people basically saying they don't know if he was drunk or not when those incidents happened or what. But that's where he messed up. That's where he messed himself up. Because she was feeding him. In all those messages, she was setting him up, y'all. She was setting him up in the Ring Door camera video. She was setting him up in the messages. That's why she kept bringing up the physical aspects of the abuse and the verbal stuff he would say, the disrespect. If you notice, she kept bringing all that up because she needed those receipts for just in case if they didn't work out, right? That shows you her intentions wasn't good had the relationship not worked out. So, yes, she did, Mr. Reese, and she loved it. It smelled. I said it on my live the other day. It smells so good. Miss, shout out to Miss Season. Her body butter is off the chain, y'all. Even my oldest son, he loved it too. What was I saying? And I did a video too. I just never posted it. I never posted a ham video yet. But she what was I saying? That's why when I read them comments, I get thrown off quick, y'all. But I be trying to keep up because y'all be going fast in them comments, child. What was I saying, y'all? The way she did our age calls, she already got what she needed from him and left her when she seen Red multiple times. She was telling the internet how to get pregnant too. Okay, you get the Geritol and you stick the needle in it and you let it leak out. It's called Primrose. She sure was, JB. Girl, you was telling the internet how to get pregnant. So I told my gynecologist I ain't seen my doctor in 5 years, and I told her how to get pregnant, and she got 2 cheering now. Girl, girl, stop playing with us, please. On this internet. Stop trying to play in our face like we slow. Like we slow. Now you want people to believe that um this man was just the complete worst and he did all these things to you and this and that. But you ain't telling them how you was knocking on that man door and windows and your daddy had to make you leave his house. Tell the internet, tell the internet that, baby. Oh, my bad, y'all. You know how you can drink, you eat something and it's like it gets stuck in your throat. Oh, it's probably because I'm sick. Pretty lady say your memory recall is bar none. Girl, listen. All y'all gotta do is say something and it hit me. That's I can remember anything. Like I really do have a good memory. And Ham just like that. My baby girl, she remembers stuff from when she was 1 years old. I'd be like, how you remember stuff I don't even remember be remembering? She remembered. All right. So where we at, y'all? Y'all still rocking and rolling. We got 575 in here. Make sure y'all running them lights up. Please and thank you. Y'all can support also with the supers. If y'all want me to read y'all comments and highlight y'all comments. All right, let's see. Hold on. What part did we leave off on? So she said, I never knew what he would do next. Every time I tried cutting him off, he would call me from different numbers and pop up at my house unexpectedly. And as would you. Like I said, you would do it too, ma'am. She say, people say, why not just walk away and not say anything because I was loud? This is where it gets interesting. I like this part because I'm a rebuttal that too. Hey, discussion board. She says, people say, why not just walk away and not say anything? She says, because I was loud in promoting this man products. I was loud in making it seem like he was a great man and he wasn't. Let me cut it off right there before I read anymore. So when people say, why not just walk away and not say anything? What you should have said is, because I'm bitter, because I did too much, because I gave 100% and he gave zero, because I knew this man was no good, but I stayed. So now I feel played. That's what you should be saying. That's what you should be saying. Because at the end of the day, it don't matter if you promoted him loud, publicly, silently, privately, in front of a crowd or not. You did it and you chose to do that. You chose to do that. So now you want to try to make it his fault because you exposing him? Girl, bye. Girl, bye. And you chose to lie for that man. Nobody made you come out here and say this man is this and that and he a father figure and he a big stepper and he doing so much for you. You did that for yourself. You didn't even do that for him. You did that for yourself because you wanted to prove to RH that you could level up. Period. And to his supporters. You did that to yourself because you wanted to flex on the internet and make it seem like you got a big stepper and I'ma beat the statistics. A second time baby mama with 4 kids can and will get another good man. You wanted to prove to the internet that you can have baggage and still get a man. A quote unquote high valued one at that. That's why you did what you did. So don't try to make it seem like, I'm just exposing him because just like I promoted him on the internet, I'm exposing him on the internet. Girl, what? Well, if that's the case, why you expose RH? Because RH promoted you on the internet too. And he didn't expose your ass. He pushed your book. RH promoted your book. He promoted you as a wife, a mother, all of those things. He helped build your page. And he ain't come out here and tell us your drawers brown in the middle or your twerk when stank. He ain't do none of that when you was calling him a shrimp. Okay? I be cracking myself up, y'all. He ain't do none of that. RH ain't drag you while you play. It's no excuse for your behavior, ma'am. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. You bitter, you scorn, you mad. That's it, that's all. You mad because Janelle played in your face, and now he can go flaunt all that jewelry that you bought him, that you built that bear up with. You know, how you say, build the bear, you build him up. You was the one who said, I'm good at, y'all remember when she posted this? I'm good at building a ninja up and making him think he that ninja. Now y'all go get Booger Boy. Y'all remember when she posted that? You posted that. So you acknowledge the fact that you built this ninja up, right? But now you feel played because the same stuff you used to build him up, materialistic wise, he can go play in another female face and make that female think he that ninja off your dime. And you don't want that. She don't want that, y'all. She don't want that. Ain't nothing worse than a woman splurging on a man and that man going and playing another woman's face. Just like your mama said, do not buy no man no shoes, and he gonna use them same shoes to walk out your life. Janelle gonna use that same jewelry and clothes, the boogers, like he said, the little earrings, he call them the boogers. That same pendant, that same ring you bought him, he gonna be flashing it in them hoes' face. Okay? Making them think he that ninja. See, he wasn't, and that's the thing. He wasn't that ninja when he got with you. You knew he didn't have itch. She knew that, y'all. She knew he didn't have nothing. You know how you know she know he didn't have nothing? Because she was the one financing him. How can you not know he don't have nothing? If he asking you to put gas in his car, pay his light bill, buy this, buy that, fund his business. She knew he didn't have nothing. So it's a difference. It's a big difference. But like I said, now you feeling played and you want to try to do the same thing you did to RH. Just like how she came out here trying to exploit RH's manhood and make women think that man ain't got nothing going on down there, so no other woman would want him. But like they were saying, RH must have knew how to use that shrimp some kind of way, have you going crazy on the internet, even with a new ninja in your life. Girl, you was crashing out about your husband with Janelle on your arm. But bragging on Janelle little Twinkie. How you bragging on another ninja Twinkie, but you still crashing out about a man that you said had a shrimp. Make it make sense. Child. So she says, I was loud in promoting this man products. I was loud in making it seem like he was a great man and he wasn't. That's your problem. Nobody told you to come lie to us and tell us that man was a big stepper. Okay? We didn't ask you to tell us that. You wanted to flex. And you had to pay a price for that flexing. Hence now, what you going through. You wanted to flex on social media and make everybody think you had this big stepper, IMBD status Ninja Turtle that played in Wu-Tang. That was your problem. Now you paying the price for trying to flex on everybody on social media with somebody who was a fraud. Okay? That ain't on us. Hey, Miss Mel, Twinkie. I said Twinkie, y'all. Y'all know I'm country, okay? Don't do me. Don't do me. Y'all know I'm country. So she says, hold on, y'all. Let me see where we at. God sure is humbling her. And the same person, keep in mind, y'all, shout out to you for saying that. This is the same person who, when RH started doing skits with Lita, she had a problem with that. She started reaching out to Lita. When he started, first got with Miss Season, she started throwing little subs about that. That's not somebody. If a man ain't working with nothing, once you leave, okay, let me give y'all an example. You know how a lot of times you could be with a man and let me see how to put this. You could be with a man and not realize certain things about a man till once you leave him. You know, a lot of times you'll be disgusted after you finally leave him and let everything set in, right? It don't apply to Laonia because she'll leave him and go right back to him. So this don't apply to her. But the fact that she said all of these things about RH, but still you would literally, she called Lita a Tubi version of her. You threw insults at Lita for what? RH wasn't trying to date Lita. He was just working with her. So what was the purpose of you trying to compare that girl to you when he was only working with her? Whole time, Lita had a whole boyfriend. She's engaged now and pregnant. So that should tell you something. She was like that man couldn't work with no female without Laonia throwing some type of subs at her or doing this, doing that. All while she had a man, y'all. Hey, Miss Darlene. Yup, she said F a Lita. Yup, so did. She called Lita the Tubi version of her. Baby, you ain't even been on Tubi. And you got the audacity. How is she the Tubi version of you? Make it make sense. Who are you? The nerve, child. So she says, um, I was loud, showing him off to the world, so why can't I do the same when this has been almost 2 years of I've been dealing with from this person? That again, once again, that's your problem. Nobody told you to deal with him for 2 years, ma'am. Nobody told you to get pregnant for him, ma'am. Nobody told you to plan a pregnancy, ma'am. If you dealt with Janelle for 2 years knowing he wasn't ish, that's your problem, right? Because guess what? You said because of the red flags in your marriage, you was never dealing with this again, right? Which is why you tried to prove a point to the internet and make everybody think that Janelle was different. He was that ninja, right? And that's why, like I said, y'all, and I'm going to forever say, I don't think she went through what she claimed she went through in her marriage. Because if she did, she would have never stayed with Janelle. Period. Especially seeing red flags since day one. Make it make sense. Hold on, let's see. Because I need to go make my soup, y'all. Let me finish reading these things. So she said, I was loud, showing him off to the world, so why can't I do the same when this has been almost 2 years of I've been dealing with from this person? I'm pregnant with twins by this man and high risk, and this man still been a horrible person to me. When I exposed how I was being treated during my pregnancy, this person lied and said he was losing jobs, depressed, and said I had to make it right by apologizing publicly, even when I didn't lie about anything I said, and because I loved him, I did. That sounds like some Duck City business to me. Because I wish I would allow a man to treat me like crap while I'm pregnant with his children, and then I get on social media and apologize. It ain't enough love in the world. That's some Duck City work right there. That's some boo boo the fool work. I don't love you more than me, baby. Okay? I don't love no man more than I love myself. And this is where you need to work on yourself and stop blaming other people for the lack thereof when it comes to your mental stability. You need to heal. Miss, I'm in therapy. So you mean to tell me you've been in therapy all this time with this Ninja Turtle treating you like ish? Your therapist ain't told you to leave? So you mean to tell me that therapist ain't told you to giddy up? Make it make sense, y'all. Because she did accredit the therapist a few times saying, even my therapist said this and that. Even my therapist said not to put it on the internet. What? She said the therapist, the publicist, the friends, his mama, her daddy, they all told her not to do it. Girl, what? What? Make it make sense. So you was telling your therapist all this was going on. Your therapist ain't advised you to haul at ours. Mm-mm. Fire her. Get you a new one. I think that therapist just telling you what you want to hear and not what you need to hear. Because ain't no way that therapist want that promotion on that 3.2 million page. So, so you can get some more clients. That's why that therapist letting you go through that. Pam, go in the icebox and get mommy my cold coffee. Okay? Is in that second drawer in the icebox. All right. So let's see where we at, y'all. 577 in the building. Y'all run them lights up. Okay. Can we get a little super chat party? Y'all see how they stuck it out with y'all for over 2 hours, child. Hoarse, coughing all on y'all on the live. I hope y'all don't get sick. I've been coughing and sniffling in my on your voice all on y'all on this live, child. All right, let's see. So she said, I had to write. Wait, did I finish the other one? Yeah. She said, I had to write that statement several times until he approved what it said. My exposure is for me because I put myself, my brand, where we at? My name at risk when everyone told me not to save him. I still did. First of all, your brand was ruined long before Janelle came. I mean, long before you did what you did with Janelle. Y'all gotta go. Oh no. Them children get out of school early. They want to try to eat up all the snacks in the house. Y'all better make that last. That food ain't cheap, especially when you paying cash. You lost their mind. They get a early dismissal and want junk all day. No, ma'am, we ain't doing that. Better go take a nap. It's already raining. That's when you want to sleep, anyways. Um. So where we at before Ham them come up in here and interrupt me? So she said, hold on, I put my brand, my name at risk when everyone told me not to save him. I still did. And that's the thing. How you put your brand at risk, girl? Your brand been ruined. That's why Janelle didn't even want to post you on his page. One of the reasons. Because he knew your brand was some trash at this point. Granted, you got that. Listen, y'all, if she was to lose that 3.2 or 3.3 million page, she is finished. Okay? The reason why she still got a lot of motion on that page is because a lot of people follow her. So it's like the page has no choice but to get exposure and engagement. Just them passing through, looking through their timeline if her video show, that's engagement. They don't even have to click on it. They can glance at it for 2 seconds and she gonna get that credit. So as long as she got that page, she gonna be good. Trust the plus. She gonna be good as long as she got that page. Facebook is weird, okay? You don't even have to click on the video, and it's still gonna show as if you engage with it, as long as you scrolling on your timeline. But your brand, baby, child, let's not even get into that. So she said, I'm saving myself. After analyzing and reflecting about it all, this was never love. Duh, we told you that. You should have known it was love when he was accepting all them gifts with your faux cheering sitting in the background. Ain't no real man doing that. Y'all wasn't even together. Y'all was talking like y'all was co-stars at the time. That man still had a pregnant girlfriend when you was buying him stuff. That's another reason. Shout out to my sis Christy, because me and her still keep contact. That's my dog. Ain't no way. Nobody ain't gonna feel sorry for you. This man had a whole pregnant girlfriend, and you put a whole billboard up in Georgia for the world to see you crushing on somebody else, man. Hello, Shirley. This is no hello, Barbara. This is Shirley. Okay? I don't feel sorry. Uh-uh. Her mama at home. What? I don't care. That's her mama. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm not her mama. The nerve. I swear, even my nieces them try to come steal snacks from over here. And then they make Ham do the dirty work, y'all. Ham come in the room with both of her hands full, trying to sneak out of here with snacks to bring to my niece outside. Go back home. Go meet your mama. Go meet your mama. Let her buy y'all some snacks. All right. So I should lock my room though, because they get on my nerves now. All right. So she said, um, I'm saving myself. I read that part. Hold on. This was never love. It's just crazy how y'all, what makes her realize, y'all help me out with this. What makes her realize that this was never love now? What, like, ain't this like the 35th red flag, 36th, 40th? And like the second red flag didn't make you realize it wasn't love? Or the fact that he was mistreating you, cheating constantly? Like Tasha K did a whole exposure video saying how this man was looking for Ida and he liked his back door tampered with. That didn't make you realize it wasn't love? Child, that right there, just that incident would have made me leave him. The fact that that came out and they tried to blame that on LaTrue too. Y'all, they was trying to blame everything on RH. This, bruh, I feel so bad for RH that he even involved in this BS. They tried to blame everything on that man. That is some crazy work right there. A whole side chick come out talking about she didn't tamper with this man back door, and y'all try to blame it on the truth. When that Ninja Turtle was drunk in another country, y'all, and accidentally posted them two women pleasing each other in that golf cart, he tried to blame that on LaTrue. LaTrue should have been caught that fade with that Ninja Turtle. I'd have been caught that fade with him. Like, come step outside real quick. LaTrue, listen, you ain't gonna always go to jail behind a fight. I'd have caught. Listen, we had to catch that fade. That Ninja Turtle tried to incriminate you in so much stuff that had nothing to do with you. And that's why I don't feel sorry for him either. Hey, Isara. He is part of the entertainment business. Is he on the DL? Child, I don't know, y'all. But shout out to my supporter that brought up the fact that Laonia said it's still a lot of stuff that he was doing that she ain't even speaking on. So you never know. You never know. Because if it got back to Tasha K about the whole backdoor situation and him looking for a munch or eater, I can only imagine what he dibble and dabble in. And one thing, shout out to Neo Tarot, because one of the things that she done said on multiple of her readings is that she kept getting the energy of another person being involved actually with him, but it was a man. She kept getting that male energy, that he was actually involved with a male. So you never know. You tickle me how you say my name. Izora? How you pronounce it? Am I saying it wrong? It's not Izora? All right, let's see. Hold on, y'all. Y'all rocking out, baby, especially on a Wednesday. Shout out to y'all. Y'all run them likes up. Make me feel good. Let me stop. So she says, after analyzing, wait, I read that part. It was never love. I was never defended while being dragged when I never lied. This is where it gets tricky again. You brought it to the internet. If you dealing with, let's say he told her prior, y'all, before everything come out on the internet, let's say he tells her, bruh, I don't do this internet stuff. I never did. I'm not about to, if something happened on the internet or you put yourself in that water on the internet, I'm not involving myself. So if he give you prior, if he lets you know ahead of time, prior notice, and you still come to the internet with y'all business, you can't expect him to jump in that water with you. If that's not how he normally moves. If he's telling you he more of a private person and he don't want his business out there, and you and mad they come and you want to expose on the internet, but then get mad when nobody want to stand in there with you, then guess what? That's a you problem, baby. You pronounce it right. It's just funny how you say it. I have no problem. Okay, okay, my girl. So she said, I was never defended being publicly humiliated, all because of him. No, all because of you. Nobody told you to bring that out. So if I don't say, because if y'all remember, she never responded to none of the Pretty Bree stuff. She didn't say nothing about none of the only thing she said when she lied and came out and said she never been cheated on. When he was dealing with Pretty Bree, it was when they was broken up. Even though we know that's not the truth, because we didn't already clock that tea. Matter of fact, one of my videos, you can see the receipts where it was a text message that Pretty Bree put out from Janelle with one date on it, and Laonya made a post about him the next day saying how much she loved him and this and that. One day apart. So that's how you know they was together. Norlinda said, hey, Lupac, I love your content so much. Thank you, Miss Norlinda. I appreciate your support, my girl. So she say, um, so if I don't save myself, who will? You won't have to save yourself if you keep your business off the internet. Duh. You won't have to save yourself. It ain't that serious. I took I took attack after attack while behind closed doors, still fighting a battle with him. I'm guilty of loving unconditionally. I'm guilty of putting my all into people and forgetting about me. I'm guilty for wanting the best for others, even when they don't even see it in themselves. Oh my God. I thank God for this wake up call. I thank God for the hurt I experienced because each time it made me stronger and it pushed me to let people go. Technically, it didn't because and this is another reason why I say you didn't experience what you say you did with RH. Because if your hurt makes you stronger, then why did you tolerate so much with Janelle? Love ain't gonna make me be that dumb, okay? Or that much of a fool, baby. Especially when you showing me that the love is not reciprocated. I need them actions. Your words don't mean nothing. You're gonna have to show me. My ears broke, baby. You're gonna show me. And he ain't show her jack ish. Nothing. And she was cool with it. She was cool with it. But now she's not. And now Mad Day come and now she's exposing y'all. She said, I am peace. You peace? Girl. No. Peace is what the fact that RH sacrificed his platform for. That's peace. Yeah, I got a cold treasure. Thank you. Me and my oldest son. Once I get off here, I'm gonna make a beef and vegetable soup. And hopefully we start feeling better. So, that's because in Louisiana that weather changed like crazy. Changed like Laonia changed her drawers, child. It's real crazy. It's real bipolar weather out here. So she says, I am peace, and I know that God is using me and my. It's her constantly putting God in it. Like, girl, God ain't got nothing to do with this. Nothing. These are your actions. All of this is you. God ain't took no parts in it. Nothing. He ain't do nothing. Using his name in vain. That ain't cool. Um, I know that God is using me and my platform to continue to help others through my journey. See, y'all gonna be mad at me because I keep stopping because she pissing me off. Because now you trying to make it seem like you going through all of this so you can help your supporters. I mean, God is using me and my platform with my journey so I can help you guys. I stayed in a toxic relationship so I can have a story so you guys don't have to go through it. Girl, bye. If you don't stop, if you don't stop, you ain't helping nobody. If anything, you faking the funk and you being very fraudulent on your platform, acting like you live by what you be saying. And you don't practice not now of nothing of what you preach. Not now. Nothing. Just like you try to pop off on somebody on your live yesterday morning. Mm-mm. Uh, wait, day before yesterday, when she did that live in that red shirt, and somebody went in her live and said, "Oh, you preaching every time you preaching, you and Janelle going through something." And she stopped and started trying to pop off on that lady, talk about why every time I'm trying to help my supporters or give encouraging words or whatever, and y'all want to say I'm going through something, y'all want to project y'all hurt off on me in the comments. Whole time she was going through something with Janelle. Because a few hours later, here she come posting something in her story talking about when I drop these twins, it's up on my soul. And started, that's when she went outside his house crashing out. Girl, we know what time it is. We know how you move. It's repetitious. Like you do it so much on the internet. We know it by heart. It's crazy. Thank you, Miss Norlinda, for that super sticker. I appreciate your support, my girl. Tamika said, calm down and read, Pop. Hey, Miss Sonia. So she says, I'm far from perfect, but I don't deserve none of the things I went through with anyone. And it's all because I was giving my heart and love to people who wasn't deserving of it. I'm not ashamed of anything that is public. God needed the situation to hurt me. What? To get my attention back to where it needed to be. I had many distractions. I'm not embarrassed. You should be. I'm glad that God made me aware of who is and who isn't deserving of my love. I got to stop letting my heart lead me and allow God to lead me. First of all, when you say your heart led you, you wasn't even in love with Janelle when you first met him. That was all for internet validation. That whole situationship, that was a rebound relationship. Ain't no letting your heart lead you. I done told y'all, I done said this so many times. God will not send you somebody else's man. Okay? You knew that man had a woman when you got with him. When you first started dealing with him, you knew he had a woman. Because you done said on multiple lives, well, where your girlfriend at? Where your little girlfriend? So that let us know you knew what time it was. So stop acting like you ain't deserving of what you just went through because you are. Period. Period. Based on your actions. How you get them is how you lose them. When you first started dealing with him, Chrissy was his girlfriend and she was pregnant in the process of losing her baby. And now look at you, pregnant and losing him. How you get them is how you lose them. It's crazy how karma will literally come 10 times fold, baby. Karma be doing her big one. That's how you know she a woman. Karma is a woman. I'm sorry. Karma is definitely a woman. But she's slick with it. So she says, I'm not embarrassed. I'm glad that God made me aware of who is and who isn't deserving of my love. I got to stop letting my heart lead me and allow God to lead me. I got to stop ignoring God when he gives me the sign to let go. Otherwise, God will cause pain and dysfunction and force things to end. Sure will. That I can agree upon. That I can agree upon. Because one thing about God, when you pray and if you in a situation and your discernment is real shaky, unsettling, and you pray and you asking God to give you a sign, and God slap you with that sandal on the back of your neck, and you act like He ain't just slap you with that sandal on the back of your neck. You ignore the slap and you keep moving like nothing happened. You gonna keep getting slapped. That's it. It makes sense on y'all. The slap gonna keep coming with that sandal until you wake up and realize that big sandal just slapped you in the back of your neck. Shoot. Okay, so she say, where we at? I just ask for prayers as I have chosen to endure the rest of this journey alone. Being pregnant with twins is not easy, but all of the stress I have endured during this entire pregnancy has not been helpful. I can be induced at any moment now, and I need as much peace as I can get. Thanks in advance. You should have thought about that when you knew your baby daddy was far from peace, but you still chose him. You knew Janelle wasn't peace before you even got pregnant. So, I mean, it's not like he just started cheating or he just started using you for your money or he just started being disrespectful, calling you out your name. He was doing all of this before y'all even procreated. So what you thought, and this is where I always insert, peep this, clock this insert, a baby will not keep nor change a man. Okay? You need to don't bring babies into dysfunction. If your relationship is hell and a hot mess, if anything, it's gonna be worse once the baby get here. Cause now you gotta put a lot of focus on that baby and off your relationship. So now you gonna be a professional baby mama 3 times, and it ain't the charm in this situation. Looking crazy. You went from a married woman to a third time baby mama. How you go from a wife to a baby mama? You could have kept your marriage for all of that. Well, I can't say that because RH was just done. He was over your ish. Over it. So can't say that. But it's the girl. Your stress is self-inflicted. That's it, that's all. You we didn't we She acting like we ain't witnessed her um doing lives when Janelle wasn't around and she crying out to her supporters all in the dark about labor pains and this and that, as if her supporters can do something for her through the screen instead of she go her arse to the hospital. Girl, y'all, I'm finna clock all of this. Let me finish with this video so I can put this video out for y'all. I'm about to go make my soup, y'all, and reheat my tea. Shout out to y'all for being tuned in. We done broke down her little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 part essay with a lot of grammatical errors. We done broke it down. I'm pretty sure she done came through with some more stuff. I gotta check my DMs. I got a sinus headache. Hey Martha. So did she catch him again? That's why she was camping outside his house, like Chrissy, cause this came out of nowhere. Um, I don't know. I don't know what happened, to be honest. We'll put it together. We'll put it together, y'all. But I'm about to try to finish up this video for y'all so I can put this out while I make my soup. I'm gonna be working on my video. I love you guys. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, y'all. Please hit that like button, run up them likes for Pop. Let me at least get the 500 likes. We've been 500 something consistent in the chat throughout this live. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all so much for the super chat, super stickers. It is very much appreciated. And we will be back tomorrow with another one. Okay. I don't know what time I'm gonna go live tomorrow, y'all. Whether it be morning or afternoon, It's going to definitely be while I'm cheering at school because they work my nerves when I'm on live. So y'all just wait on the thumbnail. But I will see y'all later, and I'm going to be dropping that video for y'all later also. Love you guys. Bye.
It goes by. People always ask me why black holes. Listen up, baby girl, shit, I'm about to let you know why I always got a black holes. Whoa. They talking shit up in my comments. Yeah, they don't know, but I'm about to block them. Cause every day, I block holes. They be being shady, yeah. Whoa. Cause you know I block holes, baby. In different area codes, baby. You never know, but I block